The March frosts have leaked away, and we, in the village of Glandon, emerge from our hibernations and shake winter from our bones. On the corner beside the church is the village telephone box, a monument to past conversations and secrets. Diane Bevan, landlady of the Druid's Rest, is out for a morning run.
Hello?
Who is this?
Who's this?
I asked first.
You've rung a telephone box in Glandon. It's a Welsh village in the middle of nowhere.
I look for someone.
Who?
Could be you.
Sorry. Weird.
The Druid's Rest public house, revived from its death throes by Diane and Gareth Bevan, but luckily the smell of old drinkers remains. It sits with a view of the sea in this, our village.
Sorry I'm late.
Morning, Diane.
Running's not good for you, love. It's bad for the knees, and you've got lovely knees.
Well, thank you, Gareth.
Gareth Bevan, prodigal son of Glandon, reluctant landlord.
Someone was bringing the phone box.
Been ringing a lot lately, Mrs. B.
Megan, barmaid, engineer in the making.
You didn't answer it, did you?
Oh, I did actually.
Well, my Hugh says don't answer it, just in case.
In case what, Megan?
I'm not sure, really.
Who was it?
I don't know.
Lovers ring phone boxes. Done it myself, clandestine, see?
Mom.
Anwen, apple pie of everyone's hearts.
Mom.
Oh, yes, sweetheart. Hey, come on, come to your Uncle Emlyn.
Yeah, and when saying man again, Mrs. B.
Oh, not again.
She's pointing over there behind the settle.
Anyone there?
No.
I'm worried about it, Diane. My great-uncle Davy used to be a point and a shouter.
Uncle Davy, what a beauty he was, eh?
What did he say, Mr. B?
Get off my socks, things like that. What if she ends up like Uncle Davy?
Look, she just has an imagination, don't you, lovely girl? Now, you all know the new coffee machine is arriving tomorrow.
Oh, the locals won't like it.
You mean you won't like it, Emlyn?
It'll bring the cappuccino set.
What are you talking about?
The fancy coffee lot, they'll take over. None of my business, but I'm just saying this is a pub, not a coffee shop.
People expect a decent cup of coffee in a pub.
Glandon has always prided itself on its bad coffee.
You're threatened by it, aren't you, Emily?
It'll bring the top-knot brigade up from up the valley. And once they come, then, boom.
What do you mean, bum?
You know, they place coffee machines in areas they want to get rid of the locals. Then the big boys come in.
Nonsense.
The Golden Egg will get one next.
Golden Egg's already got quinoa, Mr. Howell.
There you are. Hard to step back from quinoa.
Yeah, I think you say quinoa.
That top-knot, beardy crowd of fly-by-nights, once they're bored with a coffee, they'll slither back from whence they came.
Well, it's coming. So you'll have to get used to it. And, ladies and gentlemen, meet our new barista. That's you, Megan.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Alan the tutor was lush. He loved my foaming technique.
Alan! There you are, rest my case. You mark my words, nobody's going to want coffee in a pub. There it is. A red and silver Goliath. A snorting dragon, a gushing monster. While the coffee queue snakes around the bar. Megan, food order over here.
I'm doing 3 lattes, Mr. Howell, then a macchiato.
And when you've got yoghurt all over your head.
Here we are. 4 soups to table 2. Sorry for the delay, madam. Free coffee to make it great.
I wondered if I could speak to boss.
Mr. B, someone wants to talk to the boss.
Oh, righto. Diane, someone here wants to talk to the boss.
Oh, no, I'm up to my ears, Gareth. Can you ask them if they'd mind waiting?
We're up to our ears, Megan. Do you ask them if they'd mind waiting?
Would you mind waiting? They're up to their ears.
I will wait. Take wait of food.
The visitor sits in the corner, hands folded in her lap, blue from head to foot. She looks familiar.
Mr. B, have we got any soya milk?
No.
Almond?
No.
Coconut?
No.
Oat?
Oat? Since when did anyone milk an oat? Just give them that, they'll never know.
Well, they will, Mr. B.
Oh, no, and when the milk's not for you, come on, let us Megan.
Mr. B, she's got the top off.
Oh, come on, sweetheart, let go of the milk, please.
I need it now, Mr. B.
What's happening?
Mine's got the milk. She's not letting it go.
Well, you have to distract her. Look, there's a bird on the tree. Oh, great! It's all over me, Gareth.
I'm exhausted.
Oh, no, not in Mummy's hair, darling. No.
Oh, coffee, anyone?
No.
I told you that machine was bad news.
No, you said it wouldn't bring in any customers. We were full.
Even worse. Magda, is that you?
Hello, Mr. Howell.
Well, where have you been?
What do you mean?
Diane, Gareth, Megan, this is Magda. Other names not known. Always dressed in blue. Worked on all the farms and cafes. Cleaned for everyone. You look exactly the same. Except for her hands. They've aged. Walnut brown, bark veined, lined with a map of her lives.
I've not been gone long.
I haven't seen you in decades.
Your hair's more grey. You had big shock this week.
Only seeing you.
And pub different. New persons.
Diane and Gareth own the Druids now, Magda.
Hello.
Hi.
You make a quick change.
Oh, yeah, we've been here a few years now.
No. I cleaned here not so long ago for Mr. Dowie. How is he?
Dewi died 10 years ago, Magda. Her face turns white. She looks around the room and narrows her eyes, as if remembering.
He was sick?
He was just old.
And who is baby?
Oh, you done well? Oh, a beautiful girl.
Oh, hello, beautiful girl. Daddy. You like Magda to work here?
What are you looking?
I come in every morning like clockwork and make place shine like,
Buttons?
No.
Coins?
No.
Shoes.
No.
Keys.
Like eggs.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
Right, okay.
There's much dust in here. There's much dark in corners.
Oh, do you mean dirt?
No. Dark.
Right.
I leave number.
Yes. Yeah, thank you.
Bye-bye, beautiful girl. Bye. Oh. Bye. Bye.
I haven't seen Magda for must be 20 years. Always wore blue.
Well, we can't ask old Dewi for a reference.
She was a very good worker.
Where has she been, do you think, all these years?
Who knows?
Ever heard the stories of Bryn Mawr and the woods into the hill?
Well, here we go.
Whiskey, Emlyn?
Ah, thank you. Now, back in the 1920s, Nancy Phillips, young milkmaid, she disappeared, last seen entering the woods. Her beau was accused of her murder. He protested his innocence. But there was no trace of her.
And?
She appeared 3 months later, just in time to save a young man from the noose. Couldn't say where she'd been, but thought she'd only been gone a day.
Oh, there we are then. Magda's been in the woods for 20 years. Mystery solved.
Just telling a story, Gareth.
Well, I think we should try her out. What with the popularity of the new coffee machine, eh, Emlyn?
The beanhead beast. Under the sound of the hoover, Magda hums a soft tune. No particle of dust or dirt is safe here anymore. No greasy fingerprint on a polished table or a window can linger. Each surface is a jewel under Magda's careful hands.
Oh, this place is too clean now.
How can it be too clean?
It's weird.
Magda's a marvel.
But now we can see what was hiding underneath the dirt.
Anwen loves her.
Oh, have you seen what colour the tiles in the toilets are?
Oh, well, we can't ask her to clean less well.
She doesn't. Stop, Diane. It makes me feel uncomfortable.
Finished Hoover.
Oh, thanks, Magda.
I like noise of Hoover.
Really?
Keeps birds in head quiet.
Oh, right.
I have present for beautiful girl.
She gives Anwen a doll. Its dress is blue with tiny swimming fish across it.
Hair silk, eyes from Shallon Beach, in body is sand, so she's always dancing. Listen.
She stitched a half smile on its face. If it could speak, it would say, I know you all.
You put this in her bed, she'll have good dreams.
Thank you, Magda.
Mom.
Shh, darling. Shh.
Mom.
That man come in early to pub,
Oh, what, man?
by bench. He's sea captain.
There's no one there, Magda.
You not see him? Maybe Chateau. Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Well,
That's a little bit worrying. 2 people seeing men in corners.
Down behind the old bench, there is a pool of water. The next day, Magda and Diane go for a walk on the edge of Bryn Mawr Woods. The trees have not yet shrugged off their winter bareness, and they twist and creak to reach the faint sun, marking shadows on path, field and skin.
is it good to be back after all this time?
I've not been gone long. Things change quick here.
Gareth and I were wondering if you'd been working too hard.
You're not happy with Magda's work?
Oh, very happy. But sometimes if you work too hard, you might see things.
I do not imagine people.
No, sorry, I didn't mean to. What is it, sweetheart? Dolly? Oh dear, she must be here somewhere. Don't worry, Mummy will find her. Here she is. She loves that doll you made her. Magda?
Mom.
Where'd she go?
Mom.
Magda?
Mom.
Where, sweetheart? Where's the man? What man?
Mom.
Magda! Magda!
So, she hasn't turned up.
No.
Did she actually go into the woods?
I don't know.
Well, she disappeared before. She may just have gone back to wherever it was she came from.
What if I upset her?
Oh, come on, love. It's not your fault.
Later, on the corner beside the church, the phone box rings again.
Magda.
Hello?
Hello.
Do you know Magda? Do you know where she is? Hello?
In this, our village of Glandon, with its crooked nooks and shadowed corners, someone has disappeared. Magda. She comes from somewhere else and sees what we cannot see. Meanwhile, in the Druid's Rest, the coffee machine still rules. Can't you tell that thing to put a sock in it, Megan?
Adam?
Oh, never mind.
You promised to be...
Thank you, Megan.
You look rough, boy.
Anwen kept us awake all night, playing with that doll Magda made her. New.
It's her favourite.
It's creepy. Got a sworn wink to me this morning.
Magda not turned up again then?
No, Mrs. B.
Haven't heard anything from the police. They're not taking it seriously.
What did you say to them,
Well, I said...
Mom.
There's nothing there, sweetheart.
Mom.
Nobody else's child points at people who aren't there. It happened at the mother, toddler and one father group the other morning.
Oh dear.
She is looking more and more like Mad Uncle Davy.
I have a theory, Gareth, which you're not going to like.
Great.
Mom.
You see, she's pointing to the exact same spot where Magda saw that sea captain.
Told you about that, did she?
Anwen's obviously seeing the ghost of Captain Maguire.
Come again.
There was a ship wrecked off Danedd Rocks, just out of the harbour. All crew were lost. 1850s? They say that the captain was drunk on rum at the time, and that he haunts the Druid's Rest to quench his thirst and guilt. His hell is that he never can.
What was he doing at the playgroup then?
Huh? Oh, I don't know.
I didn't think you believed in ghosts, Emlyn.
As the bard said, there are more things in heaven and earth, Horatio, than are dreamt of in your philosophy.
I don't like the idea of Anwen seeing dead sea captains.
She doesn't seem frightened.
No.
They say that children see things we can't.
So what about Magda?
For some, maybe it never goes. I've got an idea.
Not interested.
Let's go looking for him.
Who?
Captain Maguire.
Oh, I'm not going hunting for ghosts, Emlyn.
We're not looking for his ghost, we're looking for evidence. It'll be an adventure. What do you say? You can buy the chips. In the centre of the village, the empty phone box rings and rings.
Hello?
Who is this?
I'd rather not say.
I wish to speak to Magda. You know Magda.
Might do. Do you know where she is?
Why I tell you,
We haven't seen her for a few days.
you have not seen her.
No, and we're worried. So if you know, please tell me. Hello? That's a bit rude. Okay. 7, 1. Hello, Mrs. B.
Where have you been, Megan? You're late.
It's that phone box. It was ringing again, so I answered it, and it was that man again.
Really?
Yeah. He hung up on me when I asked if he knew where Magda was. So I did 1471, and I got a number.
Oh, nice one, Megan.
I thought we could ring him back.
Good idea. Come on.
Yeah, oh, God.
Right. 20, 20, 50. Okay, well, that's all the change I've got.
Why don't we just use my mobile?
We don't want him to trace us, do we?
Ah. I'll disguise my voice.
No, I don't think you need...
Hello?
Hello,
Who is this?
it's Megan.
I mean,
It's Delith.
tell it.
It is you again, isn't it?
No, I'm someone else.
You have a nice voice, Delith. Are you married?
A bit creepy.
No, but me and you, my boyfriend, are thinking.
Don't tell him that. Ask him who he is.
Who are you?
I am looking for Magda. She gave me this number. You know where she is, I think.
I don't.
I have been looking for Magda for a long time. When did you last see her?
Don't tell him.
I can't remember.
It is very important I find her. Many people are looking for her. I will come to city of Glandon.
He thinks Glandon's a city.
I will find you too, Delith.
Half buried somewhere under the cairns of vanilla sands and marram grass are the washed-up remains of Captain Maguire's ship. Her name washed away by the salt of ages, her once 4 masts, now 1 stubbed broken limb. The wind whistles through the wounds in her stern, making an eerie shanty on the breeze.
So what are we looking for, Emlyn?
A spirit with a parrot and an eye patch.
Captain Maguire did have an eye patch. No, we're looking for the remains of his ship. I used to play on it as a lad. It's around here somewhere. So, Anwen, sweetheart, what can you see?
Oh, Magda's weird doll. She can't take her eyes off it. There's no Dead Sea Captain's here, Emlyn.
Oh, well.
Hello, boys.
Bethan Evans, huntress, schoolteacher.
What are you two up to?
Old love of Gareth.
Nothing, really. Just hanging out.
Very convincing.
Good catch there, Bethan.
3 mackerel and a pollock. I'm cooking supper for me and...
You and...
I've met someone.
Who is the lucky man?
You wouldn't know him. He's, from Llangwent.
Llangwent, is he now?
What's wrong with Llangwent?
Nothing, nothing.
What does he do?
He's a fitness instructor. You got a problem?
No. I just got some sand in my... I got sand in my throat.
Well, he's very clever, as it goes, in case you're wondering. Anyway, early days. Oh, I'm not Magda, darling. I'm Bethan.
She's showing you a doll, because Magda made it.
Was she still missing?
Oh, you know her?
He used to babysit me when I was little.
So come on then, Bethan. What's his name?
It's Roger.
Roger.
It's not funny, Gareth, is it?
Big Rog.
Anyway, what are you two doing down here?
We're researching. Captain Maguire.
Oh, yeah, my grandfather said you could smell rum on the air down here some nights.
Emlyn is trying to find his wreck.
Yeah, will you stand in on it?
Huh?
What?
Hey, she's right. Hey, look, there's the masthead.
Mom.
Oh, no.
There we go. Hey. Where, Anwen? Where?
Mom.
Where's the man?
Mom.
She's pointing at the graveyard.
Across the bay at the foot of the hill lie Brynmail Woods. I have tasted sweetness under these trees. Many a back has felt the forest floor and their first taste of living here.
What are we looking for, Mrs. B?
Why are we whispering?
I always whisper in a wood. I thought everyone did.
Well, this is where we were when Magda disappeared.
What do you think made her go?
I tried to get her talking, about her visions.
Right.
She said...
I do not imagine people.
The police haven't been here then.
They just think she's done a runner again. Now, this is where Anwen's pram was and where she dropped her doll. Can you see anything?
Empty can of special brew.
Anything else?
Cigarette ends.
No, it doesn't fit Magda's profile, does it? Let's look in these bushes.
Right.
Anything?
A pair of pants with Wednesday written on them.
Right.
Oh, and you don't want to know, Mrs. B.
Yeah, leave that there, I think.
What was that?
I don't know.
Ow!
You okay?
Thorns. Lots of plastic bags on these bushes.
There's a new phenomenon across our land. The hedgerows, railway sidings, the odd tree along the roadside are all strewn with white rags. Tattered leaves of unknown fruit. What they are, in fact, are the discarded veils of runaway brides. Brides are often disturbed by restless dreams, so they wake up and try on their corsage, their ritual clothes, just one more time before the big day. And when they see themselves layered like gift-wrapped fruit, they feel compelled to run.
Mrs. B, I've found something.
A shawl. Blue shawl. It's Magda's.
Like all graveyards in all stories, its iron gates groan on their rusty hinges. It welcomes neither the dead nor the living. Its paths overgrown, and its marble angels and porcelain lilies are earthbound with snapped wings and broken petals.
You're right, Gar. You look pale.
I'm not a fan of graveyards.
Well, have fun. I gotta get back to,
Oh, yeah, fish with Rog. We know.
Good luck on your ghost hunt, boys.
Don't do anything I wouldn't do.
No. I'll do everything you wouldn't do, Gar.
Not jealous, are you, boy?
Don't be daft. Help me with this pushchair, will you? Yes, and when? Uncle Emlyn's taking us to the graveyard. Mummy will be very pleased.
We'll all end up here, and I'll be amongst friends. There's Delis Morgan. I wouldn't mind being laid to rest next to her.
It'd be weird.
Isn't your Uncle Dave in here somewhere?
Yeah, he wanted to be buried standing up so he could see the view and point to things.
How did he get around that one?
We buried him with his telescope, believe it or not.
Ah, you can bury me with a minibar.
A bit expensive.
No. See here, this long grave. 13 of his crew buried there. Youngest the cabin boy, 14. And Bullseye, the ship's cat, with him. Here lies the crew of the Beal Bocht. Went down on the Danedd Rocks, 1851. All drowned. Some lost to the sea. Beal Bocht. Irish for Poormouth. Unlucky buggers. Probably trying to escape the famine and ended up here. Hungry no more, eh?
Is Captain Maguire not with him then?
No. There'd be a mutiny beyond the grave. It was his fault the ship went down. I think he's in the west side somewhere.
Mum.
Where's sweetheart?
Mum.
No, there's no man, love.
Bye.
No, it's only me and your Uncle Emlyn.
Bye.
She points her little eager finger over to the west side of the graveyard. And Gareth smells rum on the air. In the graveyard of Glandon, two grown men led by a toddler still search for the elusive spirit of Captain Maguire.
Mum.
This way, little one?
There's no men here, sweetheart. It's cold, Emlyn.
Here, have a nip of this.
Oh, bloody hell, Emlyn. What's that? Like the fluid?
Just something Matty's been brewing. Oh, here. Look at this. Glenys Bowen. Memorial stone, no grave. 1950, 1980. Much loved.
Poor woman, what happened to her?
Disappeared, never found. Had gone into Bryn Mawr Woods, but no trace of her. I knew Glenys. The family never got over it. Some say she just wanted to escape, so maybe that's what Magda's done.
So what do you know about Magda?
The last time I saw Magda before this was 20 years ago. She used to turn up every spring and stay till the end of the season. Always wore blue, always writing. We were all a bit in love with her, that lovely voice from somewhere in the world we didn't know. Then she stopped coming.
Mum.
Where?
What is this, sweetheart?
Where, Anwen? Huh?
Well, she's pointing at Glenys' stone.
You're right.
Mum.
So maybe man is just her word for anything she wants to point at. Well, I must say, Emlyn, I am greatly relieved.
I don't think so, Gareth, old chap. Look at that. The carving on the stone.
What the hell is that?
Well, I never. The Green Man.
And who the hell is he?
The Green Man?
What, a relation of yours?
You must have heard of the Green Man.
The chap who taught her to cross the road?
Oh, come, I'll show you. Follow me. Meanwhile, Under a half moon, two figures, Diane and Megan, are desperately unsuspicious. They skulk in our meagre streets and cobbled tributaries that are the village's back alleys.
Brought these dark glasses, Mrs. B?
It's night, Megan. We won't be able to see.
Well, I'm wearing mine. Ow! Ow!
You all right?
Yeah. What about these balaclavas? My dad has them for night fishing.
So the fish won't recognise him?
No, for the cold.
Look, I'm not putting on a balaclava, Megan. Now, pass me one of those posters. Has anyone seen Magda? Dark hair, brown eyes, always wears blue. Nice work, Megan.
Police won't like it.
It all helps.
Someone's coming.
Quick, get behind the phone box. Can you see who it is?
He's wearing a cloak.
The vicar?
Or Dracula.
Unlikely.
No, you're right. It is the vicar. Evening, vicar! Should we put one up over Colonel Henry's no parking sign?
No, we'll put it next to the no parking sign. I'll still wind him up.
Up there, on the side of the bell tower. That's the green man. He's one of the gargoyles. The one wearing the crown of oak leaves. Huh?
Mom!
Have you ever shown Anwen a picture of him?
Why would I have a picture of him, Emlyn? He's terrifying. She's still on Peppa Pig. Whoa, what was that?
Come on, let's have a look inside.
Hello?
There he is again, on the end of that pew.
Mom.
Yes, sweetheart. The green man. Your eyes, as dark as holly, of sycamore, your horns. Your bones are made of elder branch, your teeth are made of thorns, as the poet Causley once said. I think you must have met him.
What did he do then, this green man?
He's the wild man, Sylvanus Dionysus, the king under the hill. Time is his plaything. He's a drinker, a dancer, a lover. He's unpredictable. Reckon he'd be a right laugh.
So he doesn't actually exist then?
He's a metaphor for the wild side. We've all got a green man inside us somewhere.
That's where you're wrong, Emlyn. I haven't.
Mom. Mom.
Your Anwen seems to know him.
Yeah, well, she's just pointed as she.
Are you so sure?
What are you saying? That the green man comes into the Druids for a pint?
I would if I was him. It said he lives under Bryn Mawr, the king under the hill. The face of the green man seems to appear in places he is not carved. The grain of a boulder, the bark of a tree, the shape of a cloud, and even in the footprints our boots make on the wet pathways.
What on earth's going on here?
Somebody broke the coffee machine, Mrs. B.
What? Was it Emlyn?
Somebody's been very rough with the frother. Mr. Howell especially doesn't like the frother. He swears at it in Welsh.
Unbelievable. I mean,
But it's okay. You know, it was the steam valve assembly kit. Got blocked. Just need to screw it back on, and there you go. Good as new. Espresso, Mrs. B?
love one. How did you know how to do that?
I don't know, really.
You do have hidden talents, Megan.
Here you go.
Thanks. Went to the police station this morning. Still no news.
Did they mention the posters?
They said that Colonel Henry's complained.
I was hoping they'd take me in for questioning.
Why would they do that?
In case I knew anything.
But you don't.
No, but they might have got something out of me. You know, under extreme interrogation. You did give them my phone number, didn't you, Mrs. B?
They didn't seem that interested. You know, if a local had gone missing, they'd be combing the whole area.
But Magda's been coming here for years. She is local.
Come on.
Where are we going?
Back to Bryn Mawr Woods.
What about the pub?
Oh, yeah. Gareth!
Under the sheltering branches, the sun dapples on Diane and Megan as they search for clues amongst the smothering of wet leaves and shoots about to burst.
Something over here, Mrs. B.
What is it?
Someone's made a fire. Burnt sausages and some spa cider. Lush.
Look at this. Daisy chains.
Used to make them with my mum. But there's more of them over here, Mrs. B.
They're everywhere.
Weird.
Megan, don't look now, but there's a man over there, and he's watching us.
Where?
Up on the hill.
Excuse me!
What are you doing?
He might have seen Magda. Come on.
On the brow of the Bryn, a figure stands and watches. He smiles as the two women run towards him, waving and breathless. He's in no hurry, as he knows they'll never catch him. He slips away under a veil of low-lying mist.
Where'd he go? Shh. Will you look at that?
There, in the clearing, is a stag. His antlers bear branches of bone. Hanging from his neck, trails of ivy and oak. Meanwhile, Bethan and her new love Roger from Llangwent haul a boat up to the moorings on the dunes. They're in love. The sort of love where you need no sleep and can row all night. I remember that.
You just pull her up, and I'll tie the knot. So this is a sheep shank knot. You put left over right, and right over left. You see? Roger, are you looking? What's that?
They find a pair of blue shoes, still neat and pointing to the horizon.
Oh, no.
Out in the bay, every condition of boat has been called out in the search for Magda. Tub, skiff, trawler, dinghy. They were her blue shoes, of course, nestled in the marram grass.
Emlyn, you take the rudder, okay? I row. Okay, Gareth, you look over port side.
Which side's that?
That one, put your face close to the water.
Oh, God, I feel sick already.
You never did have sea legs, did you?
What do we do if we see something?
I'll radio the Coast Guard.
So, how's it going with the Llangwent Romeo, Bethan?
Fine, thank you, Gareth.
Llangwent men have one long eyebrow. You can't trust a man with a continuous eyebrow.
Well, Roger has two separate eyebrows.
Yeah, well, Big Rog probably plucks them.
Oh, shut up, you two, and concentrate.
Oh, God, there's someone over there. Pull a boat on, Emlyn.
Look, where is it?
There, I can't... Oh, God, I can't look.
It's a plastic bag, Gareth.
Sorry. Oh, I feel bad, actually, about Magda. Told Diane that she'd probably just gone off for a few days.
Well, maybe she has.
I mean, if we hadn't seen you for a couple of days, we'd move heaven and earth to find you.
Would you?
Well, I would. Well, we all would. For anyone. Why did she leave her shoes on the beach, do you think?
She may have gone for a paddle, forgotten where she left them. Or maybe... We drift along the coast and find the following. An old boot, a flipper, 6 flip-flops, but no trace of Magda.
Come on, love. Come to bed. We've done everything we can.
What if we got the village to search the woods?
Have you asked the police?
Well, they've closed the investigation. Unless any other evidence turns up, she's just a missing person. There's thousands of them, apparently.
Well, people disappear for all sorts of reasons. We can keep looking, keep an eye out, but we have to, get back to normal. Can you pass me my earplugs?
Okay. Night-night.
Thank you. Night.
But while Gareth sleeps beside her, Diane is wide awake with the sound of Magda's doll and the memory of a stag in the woods. Gareth dreams that his daughter's hair has turned to leaves. And Bethan, she lies awake watching her new love Roger sleeping. She looks closely at his eyebrows to see if he plucks them. The next day in the village, Mattie Evans comes down from her cottage on the hill for her monthly shop. She sees the poster. Has anyone seen Magda? Bugger, she says. We are in a valley of hills here in Glandon, and on one of them lives Mattie Evans, smallholder, goat wrangler, rabbit catcher, maker of cakes and brews so delicious you could lose your mind, as I so often have. She is closer to the sky than the rest of us, and when the weather falls, it falls on her first. Down below in the Druid's Rest reside us, lesser mortals. Then the sambuca goes on top.
Right.
What are you two up to?
Emmeline's working on the cocktail menu. What's this one called, Emmeline?
The Devil's Nipple. Pass me that lighter. Yo.
Oh, no, don't do that. You're going to set off the fire alarm again.
No! I can't get on fire! Put me up!
Gareth, come here. Come here.
Oh, you're out loud, Emmeline.
Such a screaming.
Sorry, the Druid's Rest?
Hello, Cariad. It's Mattie Evans.
Oh, hi, Mattie.
I wondered if I could pop down and have a word.
Or I could come up to yours. I've just put Gareth out with a fire extinguisher.
Ah, the kettle won't be on.
Hi, Mattie.
Oh, come in, my darlings. Not you.
Oh, that smells lovely.
Honey cake. The bees didn't want to give it up. Had a fight on with them this morning.
So, what's up?
I saw your poster about Magda.
It's so strange. She turned up last week. Nobody had seen her for 20 years, and she thought she'd only been gone a few weeks. And then she just vanished again.
She stayed here, see?
Really? When?
A few nights ago. That goat's been giving me trouble. He butted me from behind when I was pulling in the winter leeks. Everything's come up in the garden, though the potatoes were a strange shape, I think. The goat has cursed them. He has the evil eye.
Okay.
What was I saying?
About Magda.
Yes. Then I see this young woman dressed completely in blue. You don't want to be going there, love. It's all marsh.
What is marsh?
It's a pool of stinking deep mud. Devil's own trap. I've lost lambs in it.
Oh,
Only one or two. What's happened to your shoes, huh?
oh, I lost them by the beach.
Feet are bleeding a bit, Carian. Why don't you come in and get warm? I'm Mattie Evans, by the way.
Magda.
I asked her where she was from, and she pointed down the valley to Glandon. She fell asleep then, steam rising off her. She stayed 3 or 4 days in the end. That old goat took a liking to her. I found this in the bedroom.
It's a diary. You read it?
Oh, didn't like to, but I think you should. I'll take Anwen to feed the chickens. Come on, Pa.
My diary. I write to improve my words. Sometimes I see the dead. They are not in usual places like graveyard. Why would they stay in there? They there all the time. Fair point. They come to places they used to come to see.
Maybe a face that's friendly. The Druid's Rest is very busy. People both alive and long gone. Sometimes it's hard to know who is who, and my head gets very crowded.
Who's that man?
Well, that's the Reverend Roberts.
Not Vicar, Mr. Howard. Him over there.
Where?
He looked like sea captain. It's dripping water where I just cleaned.
Is he still there?
Yes. Can't you see? Little Anwen. She see them too, I think. They make her smile. Beautiful girl can see, can't you?
Ah, let me have a look.
You frightened him off, Mr. Howard. He was looking at you.
Was he indeed? And there's a pool of water here. Salty.
Maybe they are all in my head. Here some people kind, some not so kind. Morning, Mr. Howard.
Morning. Oh, call me Emlyn.
His body is full of stories, right down to his fingertips. He likes to drink whiskey. He says,
Come on, Magda, old girl. Join me for one. I love a drink where you come from.
I say, not so much old, Mr. Howell. He laughs. Mr. Emlyn makes me coffee in his pot.
Ah, there we go.
When he invites me into his caravan, I think he has other idea.
Not all froth and fuss like that monster machine making a noise like the roaring sea.
But he just tell me stories and make me coffee. Like coffee from home. Wednesday. He called again today. He keeps calling, but I tell him, I can't go back there. He does not listen. I go to dark place when I am there. I cannot see the sky. I hear the noise of roots grow and all the clocks stop, and one day is a year, and 1 year is a day.
1 day is a year, and 1 year is a day. Friday. Mrs. B, Diane, she's mostly tired with beautiful girl Anwen. They all say, Who's my beautiful girl then?
Hey, look what she's done at Peter the Potty.
I'm not at the bar, Gareth.
Oh, sorry.
Table 6 want a flat white.
Right.
Anwen, you clever, clever girl. Isn't she clever, Magda?
Magda knows already.
What do you mean?
She knows a lot more than other babies.
Oh, how the hell do you get this thing off? Oh, where's my gram?
Calm down, Gareth. You unscrew it gently, then press the coffee down with this.
Oh, damn, it's all over my shirt now.
Mr. B, he's very tired most of the time, and sometimes grumpy. Grumpy is a word I like very much. Not angry, not sad, just grumpy.
I think I upset Mrs. B, but don't know why. And this is hurting me. Oh.
Mrs. B. She have a fire in her soul when she not too tired. She tell me I work too hard, and that makes me see things.
Is it good to be back after all this time?
I've not been gone long. Things change quick here. How can they not notice how things change so quickly?
Gareth and I were wondering if you'd been working too hard.
You're not happy with Magda's work?
Oh, very happy. But sometimes if you work too hard, you might see things.
I do not imagine people. She thinks I'm tired. But I'm not tired. How people complain if I work too hard?
I don't mean to... What is it, sweetheart? Dolly? Oh dear. Well, she must be here somewhere. Don't worry, Mummy will find her.
Then I saw him in the woods.
Here she is.
So I followed him into the trees.
Magda?
He ran too fast, so all I found in there were the birds in my head.
Magda?
I paddled in the sea, and lost my shoes. So I walk and find this kind lady, Matty. Her kitchen has beating heart. Herbs hang down from ceiling, and when you breathe in, they clear your head.
Chamomile, I'll give you a cup of this tonight and you'll sleep like a baby.
Not all babies sleep, Mrs. Evans.
Well, you'll sleep like most babies, I hope. This is what helps me sleep. Beer, just brewed. Fancy, sir?
No, thank you.
This batch is perfect. Not always so. Gave the vicar a bottle at Christmas and he blew up like a balloon. Too much yeast. Well, now I'm making rabbit stew. Shot this morning, so pretty fresh. You should have a go. Good skill to have.
Magda couldn't shoot animal, Mrs. Evans.
Well, come and have a go at one of my cabbages then. There's one in particular I'm fed up with. Good shots! Poor cabbage didn't stand a chance. Well...
What's the name of that hill?
That's Bryn Mawr. When the sun shines on it, it's the colour of honey. That's what Mawr means in Welsh. Honey. The king under the hill lives under there, the green man.
Is he a good man?
Well, let's go in and have some cake and I'll tell you. So the king under the hill is said to rest in his underworld kingdom. I've never seen him, but he's everywhere.
What do you mean, Matty?
Oh, well, he's the wild, the green man.
He's resting now.
Spring's his favourite time of year. He comes awake, then see what he's done in my garden.
Yeah.
He makes us restless, though. Brings out the longings in us. But if you find him, he can give you peace. Let you rest for a while. And more cake.
Matty? Who is the man sitting in chair?
Which man, Magda?
One with the pipe and book? There, in corner.
Strange.
Come on, little one.
Hello, sweethearts. Do you like the chickens?
Oh, she thought they were very funny, which indeed they are. Anything in the diary?
She said she saw a man in a chair smoking a pipe. Are you okay?
My Harry used to sit in that chair and smoke his pipe. My husband. Died 20 years ago now.
Oh, I'm sorry. I've never heard you talk about him.
Have some more tea, and for you, my cherub, some of Matty's apple juice.
The diary stops here, on Saturday. It says, "Kind Lady Matty gives me Wellington and coat. Not blue, but warm. I think I must go to look for peace."
I dropped her off in the village. She seemed happy enough. You can't tether a person if they want to leave.
It's not your fault, Matty.
No.
After Diane and Anwen leave, Matty Evans goes to the old armchair in the corner, brushes the dog hairs from it, and plumps up the cushions.
There you go, Harry.
She says. Meanwhile, somewhere down in the valley, Magda searches for the underworld kingdom of the king himself. Something shakes the earth, and its vibrations jolt us all from our sleep. The wrestlers of Glandon are fidgety in their beds. Gareth stares at his non-sleeping daughter, who talks to her doll until dawn opens up the sky.
Give the doll to Daddy, Anwen, sweetheart.
What are you doing, Gareth?
I'm taking the damn doll away from her.
Oh, no, she loves it.
It's very creepy.
Come into bed with Mummy and Daddy, Anwen. I think it's quite cute. Dolly loves you, Gareth.
Stop it, Diane.
Dolly wants a cuddle from Gareth.
It's disturbing. Have you given Magda's diaries to the police yet?
Oh, it wouldn't make any difference. I think I'm the reason she left.
I never took the time to get to know her. I treated her like she was just a cleaner, I suppose.
Matty thinks she's gone in search of the king under the hill, whoever he is.
Yeah, it's one of their blade stories, isn't it?
Where have you and Emlyn been sneaking off to? Tell me, or Dolly will suck out your eyes. Gareth? Night-night, Gareth.
Put several more socks in that machine, Megan.
Pardon, Mr. Howell?
2 espressos, please, Megan. One for me, one for Diane.
No sleep?
Not a wink, Emily.
Still no sign of Magda? She won't be the first to go into those woods and not come back.
So who is this king under the hill?
Well, it's said he lives under Bryn Mawr in his underworld kingdom. He's the king of the wild, a bit of a philanderer. Dozens of children, so every now and then he comes out and finds a new nursemaid. Maybe he's found Magda.
Well, the police will need a description. Oh, yes, officer. King of the wild, green in colour, about so high.
Time is topsy-turvy down there. You forget about the world above and everything in it. Oh, sounds quite good if you ask me.
My dad used to say that if we didn't go to sleep, the king under Bryn Mawr would come and lock us in his underground dungeon.
Didn't he know any lullabies?
Right, customers. Megan?
Right, Mrs. B.
So, Gareth, what do you say? You, me and Anwen tomorrow have a look for the king. See if we can winkle the bugger out.
This looks inviting.
Wasn't sure it was still open.
I'm not sure it is.
The Green Man Public House, Llangwent. 2 windows boarded up, moss holding the glass in. The sign creaks in time to the wind, and on it the grinning face of the Green Man. One eye worn away, the other bright as silver.
Any other child would be freaked out. Look, she's pointing at the sign.
Clever girl. Shall we go in?
Hello? It's like the Druids on a Monday night.
Behind the bar, the optics are nearly empty, except for the drip, drip of a whiskey bottle onto the floor.
Full ashtrays on the tables, look.
Yes.
Smoking's been banned in pubs for how long? 10 years?
I'll try the bell. Hello? Shame to waste good whiskey. Want one?
You can't just take a drink, Emlyn.
I'll write an IOU. One good thing about this pub, though.
What's that?
No coffee machine. Just an old jar of Nescafe gone rock solid. Let's have a sip of this whiskey. Oh, that's surprisingly good.
Rog lives in Llangwent.
Rog?
You know, Roger, Bethan's new squeeze.
I'm not sure he's here.
What, Rog?
The Green Man. What do you think, Anwen? I agree. I think he's drunk the pub dry and gone on his way.
I think I will have a drink, actually.
That's a spirit.
Cheers.
Here's to absent friends, old and new.
Come on in, Emlyn. We've had quite enough.
Oh, damn good malt that.
Come on, give me those darts.
The old landlord knew his whiskies.
Well, you should never trust a man from Llan Gwent. You told me that.
Why are you wasting your time being jealous of Bethan and Rog?
Not jealous. It's just that they're just starting out, aren't
Well,
they?
you've got Diane, the love of your life.
There's never any time.
For what? Loving?
Oh, I don't know. Come on.
Don't waste it. Time goes damn quickly, I can tell you. Oh, Gareth, old boy, will you look at that?
Wow.
There, framed by the blossoming trees, stood a stag.
He is beautiful.
He is indeed. Gareth steps forward, holds out his hand to the beast.
Look, Anwen. Look at that. Hello there, you beauty.
Mum.
Are you?
Mum.
Are you the green man who lives under the hill? Or are you just a stag?
In a flash, it was gone. The steam from its nostrils still hanging in the air, Gareth's eyes full of dream. The next morning, earlier than the sun itself, Gareth has given up on sleep. He takes his daughter out to roam the dew-wet streets of Glandon.
That's the dawn chorus, that is, Anwen. Which means we are out very, 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 very early. Oh, nodded off now, have we?
In the stillness of the morning, the empty phone box rings again.
Hello?
Hello?
Who's this?
Who is this?
Well, I asked first.
You answer phone.
Yeah, you rang it.
I am Gregor.
Hello, Gregor? Wait a minute, you the chap who's been ringing and then my wife...
Please.
Hey. It's all right, mate. No harm done.
Sorry. I am very worried. My Magda gave me this number, but then she never come to answer. Her family very worried. You know Magda?
Well, how do you know her?
We were to be married a long time ago now, and I still have ring. And she had troubles in her mind, and she come back and go, and always I wait. I waited at the church, but Magda did not come. The veil was torn up. Please, you know where she is.
So his name's Gregor.
Yeah, Magda's fiancée. I think she left him at the altar. He found her veil in a bush, torn to shreds. He said she had troubles in her mind.
Oh, sad.
It is. It is. This pub is completely dead. Where is everyone? It's Friday night.
Alfonso over there is keeping them away.
Oh, don't tell me you're seeing ghosts now.
Alfonso, the coffee machine.
Come on. Megan's still not answering her phone.
Well, let's hope she hasn't answered the call of the king.
What?
Maybe the Green Man has taken her under his cloak.
Oh, don't even joke.
Oh, it's a seductive place, the underworld.
Oh, to be daft.
What was that?
Let's have a look. Oh my God.
Below Bryn Mawr, there is a red glow that reaches to the sky, and a pounding rhythm so loud, it's as if the earth's heart is beating against its chest. The hill has split open. The king is awake. We make an odd party, Gareth, Diane, Anwen and I. Down to the bowels of the valley we go, to the foot of Bryn Mawr. Lights search the heavens, and smoke of all colours dances amongst the flashes of red. In the pit of the valley are devils and fairy folks of all descriptions, their wings and horns on fire. Little Anwen makes her dolly dance in the air.
It's a rave, Diane!
I know that, Gareth.
I've been to a rave since September 1998.
What are you doing?
Get involved, come on!
Gareth, get off! You're insane!
Gareth grabs Diane's hand, and together with little Anwen, they disappear into the dancing, jumping throng. They take off their shoes and feel the cool earth on their skin and the rhythm of the beat in their souls. Time has slipped away, and they are 20 again.
Diane, is that Megan trying to get on the stage?
Yeah, I think it is. What's she doing?
She's waving at the DJ. She's trying to get through the crowd, eh?
Here, take Anwen.
All right. What is it?
I think something's happened. Megan!
Oh, Mrs. B, we need to get some help.
Why?
I found her trying to get through all this slot to the hill.
Who?
Magda! I found Magda!
Magda. We've all been so worried.
I do not like the noise, Mrs. B. It makes the birds in my head fly.
Where have you been sleeping?
Under the trees. I find peace here. But not now.
Gregor has been trying to call you.
Gregor. Oh, I can't see him. Not now.
Come and stay with us for a while. I've missed you.
You miss Magda.
We all have. It'll be okay.
And they walk arm in arm out from the underworld, back towards the warm glow of that unlikely sanctuary for spirits, reprobates and the lost, the Druid's Rest. Bryn Mawr seems to spit fire.
Oh, to be young, eh, Emily?
Yeah.
Look.
And there he is, on top of the hill, the stag. He tilts his antlers north, south, east, and finally west. Follow me, he dares us. Not yet, I think. Not quite yet. A seagull flies high above the village of Glandon, surveying the land below. On this, the first day of the summer festival. The gull glides over the village fete and the hill beneath a castle. Plenty of pickings there from the tourist trade, but instead it sets down on the harbour wall, wondering if that man has any chips. That man is Gareth Bevan, landlord of the Druid's Rest, and he has more than chips on his mind.
How in the hell did I end up back here? Failed teacher, useless landlord.
The gull senses danger as another figure approaches.
Hey! Get off me! Give them back! Hey, what? Ah!
Gareth topples backwards off the harbour. He drifts downwards for what seems an age. And then... she floats in front of him, her eyes as wide as his. Chest to chest, palm to palm, the mermaid whispers,
Aros gyda fi. Stay with me.
That's £4.60, please. Thank you.
It's okay, Anwen. Daddy won't be long. Have you seen Gareth, Megan?
Too busy flogging, Mrs. B. These homemade pies are selling like hot pies.
What's in your pies?
They're meat.
Specifically, the meat?
What meat is it, Mrs. B?
36-day matured steak.
Is cow.
I haven't actually got any money, but I have got superpowers.
Right.
Have you?
I could heat up your pies with my laser vision if you want.
No thanks, Mr. Microwave.
I'm Gitto, an old friend of Gareth's.
Oh, all right.
We goes way back. Old mates, me and Bev.
You haven't seen him this afternoon, have you?
Give us a pie and I'll tell you.
Oh, go on then.
Oh,
So, have you seen him?
no, sorry. Me and Gareth was in school together. Pantbach. Is that your daughter?
Oh, yes, yeah.
Hello, I'm Gitto. You look just like Bev, like a mini Bev.
Here you are, Master N.
Oh, Megan, can you get my phone?
Well, I've only got one pair of hands.
Answer it, I'll help.
Oh, no, I'm not sure about
Take
that.
it, might be important.
Hello?
Didn't I see you in the beer garden last night drinking the dregs from people's drinks?
Waste not, want not.
Oh, my God. Yeah, I'll be right there. Megan, can you look after Anwen?
Well, I'm serving.
No, it's Gareth. I have to go.
We'll cope, won't we?
Thank you, thanks.
Oh, don't go.
I'm here.
Diane?
It's okay, love. I'm here. No. Just lie back. Rest.
I'm in hospital.
Just lie back.
Where is she?
The nurse? Do you need the nurse?
Can I'm thirsty.
Yeah.
I was under the water, Diane.
I know.
No. I was under the water.
The nurse said you're fine. Bit of a shock, though.
I was on the harbour. And someone hit me, I think. And then they took my rucksack. And then I fell and...
You were lucky.
Well, lucky.
Well, the nurse said if you'd been underwater any longer...
No, but I was under the water.
A couple of walkers fished you out.
Where's Anwen?
Megan's got her.
Megan's looking after our daughter.
Yeah, at the stall.
Hang on, Megan's looking after the store.
Oh, it's okay. Someone's helping her.
Who?
An old mate of yours. Gitto, I think.
Not Gitto Atlantis.
Meanwhile, in the shade of the pine trees that line the Puffin Way cul-de-sac, the seagull rests his wings. He isn't aware that the aerial he's perched on is making the one show flicker in the bungalow below. But he is aware of a figure in a hood, opening the patio door, creeping into the house, and bringing out something in a carrier bag. The following day, Gareth perches himself on a bar stool in the Druid's Rest, like a parrot with one leg.
You sure you don't want to go upstairs and lie down?
For the 10th time today, I'm okay.
I'm mugging in Glandon. Do. And poor Mrs. Thomas.
What about Mrs. Thomas?
Burgled last night. Someone came into the back of her house and stole a clock.
Just a clock?
Hadn't worked for 20 years. She only kept it because it was her mother's.
Can you help out a bit today, Emlyn?
Oh, no can do back. I've promised to go up to Matty's to help her distill her dandelion vodka.
Well, don't worry, we've plenty of help.
Megan is not going to cope, Di. It's festival week.
No,
Hello, Glandon. Mr. Howell, you're looking younger every time I see you.
Hello, Gitto.
Bev, how's it going, Mucker?
Guitar. Wow. Hi. Diane, what is Gitto Atlantis doing behind our bar?
Gareth, we needed help, and Gitto has actually been very helpful.
But it's Gitto Atlantis.
I can hear you, you know.
Gitto, how are you? I must be...
15 years? Hey, you put on weight.
What?
Diane gave me a job. Isn't that great?
Brilliant.
I heard you took a bit of a knock on the old noggin, like.
Gareth was never much of a fighter, were you, Bach? I remember your defensive tactic was to curl up into a ball.
I remember him doing that.
Yes, bloody ha. Excuse me, Gitto. Do you mind if I have a word with my wife for a moment in the kitchen?
Sure thing, Bev.
What are you doing?
We needed the help, and he was there.
He's not a good fit for the pub, Diane.
He's had a lot to contend with.
No, thank you, Emily, but I can deal with this.
Like what?
Oh, you know, kids being kids.
There were these stupid rumours at school.
What rumours?
David Jenkins said he had webbed feet. Things went from there, and, well, Gitto never took swimming again.
Oh, poor kid.
He smells of fish, Diane.
You'd better get used to it then.
Of course, it is possible, you know,
What?
that he's a merman.
Well, not now, Emlyn.
There's quite a community of them in our waters.
Oh, of course there are.
The mer people have always been out there. Rumour has it that there's a whole kingdom under the sea. On certain nights you can hear their song drifting inland. Their song of celebration.
What are they celebrating?
That someone has joined them. From man to merman. They capture you with a kiss.
Get off, Emlyn.
That night, there's a party of teenagers on the beach, the summer soundtrack of Glandon. Meanwhile, the atmosphere above the Druids' Rest is less carefree.
Look, it's fine.
I know it is.
Come on, let's just get some sleep. We can try again later.
I'm just worried about business.
Yeah. Oh, you haven't been the same since the mugging.
Oh, it wasn't really a mugging.
Well, something's obviously getting to you. You've never had this problem before. Not that it's a problem.
Listen, I'm just going to read for a bit, okay? Take my mind off it.
Okay. We can try again tomorrow, yeah?
Oh, yeah, of course.
And there's nothing wrong.
Good night.
Well, I thought you were going to read.
I've decided to go to sleep, okay?
Okay. Night.
Gareth drifts into slumber. Deeper and deeper he goes, until he's at the bottom of the sea. And then, out of the milky waters, a figure arrows towards him. A shark? No, something much more dangerous.
Diane, can you hear that?
What?
Can you hear that?
No. Go to sleep.
Gareth stands at the open window. A shudder shakes his bones as he surveys the vastness of the ocean. The third day of the Glandon Festival is marked by the Village Championship, an open boxing tournament held in the harbour, first started in 1927, when Badger O'Brien took on all comers.
You've done what?
I've registered first thing. My bout is at 2 this afternoon.
My uncle took up boxing. Called him the Carmarthen Kangaroo.
Oh, 'cause he could punch like a kangaroo?
No, because he had big ears.
You can't take part in a boxing match, Gareth.
Why not?
You'll get hurt.
It's basically white-collar handbags, Diane.
You do know you're going to get punched in the face.
I heard some farmers are popping steroids like Smarties.
Thank you, Megan.
Unless you're already on the roids, Mr.
No,
E.
I'm not on the roids. Look, there's customers to serve.
Oh, classic roid rage.
Gareth, you don't have to do this.
Gareth's dressed in red shorts, big red gloves, and a red head guard.
Do I look all right, Emily?
Yeah, you're fine. Red's good, Bach.
Oh, for passion, you mean?
No, means the blood won't show.
Oh, all right.
Last chance to pull out. But Gareth's attention isn't on the ring, or the 6'4" farmer standing in the other corner. He gazes over the harbour wall and out to sea.
Can you hear that, Emily?
Gareth, put up your guard!
Aros gyda fi. Stay with me. Won't you stay with me always?
As the summer sun beats down upon Glandon's harbour, the village championship boxing tournament is in full flow. The spit from Gareth's gumshield sprays out as he takes another punch from his opponent, a farmer called Wayne.
Ladies and gents, place your bets. Who will emerge victorious in this most primal of battles? It's mano a mano, dog eat dog, a fight to the death.
What? Oh!
Only joking. Hopefully there'll be no fatalities today. Not like that bloodbath of 1991.
Hit him back, Gareth!
Get on your bike, Bach!
Try and hit him in the face, Mr. B! If you can't reach his face, just hit him in the ball.
Bob and weave, son!
Throw the towel in, Emily.
Hold on. You sure you want to go the last round, Bach?
I can't give up, Emily.
He got no chance. Wayne is a sadist. Just run around a bit. Tire him out.
Well, then hit him.
No, just keep running. Gareth's a fish out of water. Saying that,
Hey, ow, okay.
a mackerel in boxing gloves might put up more of a defence.
Ow, 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 ow,
It's a flurry of body shots there from Wayne.
Okay,
Oh, it's a
okay,
devastating
ow.
blow to the solar plexus.
ow, ow.
Maybe Wayne's unleashing on him now, and that's a double jab, a crushing right to the forehead, and oh!
Okay, don't. Ow.
Ow, ow.
Gareth is basically a punch bag with arms. God, this is hard to watch.
On your feet, Mr. B! Why is he hanging onto Wayne's leg like that?
Can't watch.
And break. Break, Wayne, break. For God's sake, Wayne, get off him. Leave him alone, Wayne. He's had enough looking at him. I said leave him, Wayne. Oh. You okay, Gareth?
He's not giving me a chance. So does he have to keep it to me in the face like that?
Look, son, maybe this isn't the game for you.
Well, can't I just be matched up with someone else?
Like who?
Well, I don't know. Someone a bit less fit.
Wayne's 72. You ready to go?
Okay, here we go. Just keep still. Oh, sorry.
It stings.
Oh.
Be careful. Haven't we got some ice cubes or a bag of peas or something?
No, sorry.
I don't want you poking me with a clipboard.
Well, just hold it to different parts of your face.
Melting.
Here, wrap it in this tea towel. Just press it there. Is this about last night?
What do you mean?
You know, when you had your Performance issues.
I've not got performance issues. I was very
Nothing
tired.
to be ashamed of.
Hello, Emlyn.
If Pella can do adverts for erectile dysfunction,
I do
then...
not have erectile dysfunction.
All right, Bev, what's happening? Trouble down below?
Oh, can everyone please just mind their own business?
I heard old Wayne beat you up.
Oh, as if.
Look at this, boss.
Yeah, go on then.
Pick a card, any card.
Right.
Right, slip it back into the pack.
Okay.
Right, Gareth, will you cut the deck?
Go on, Gareth.
All right then, if you insist.
Is this your card?
Oh, sorry, no.
Wow, good trick, brilliant.
That is a shame. Maybe the card has got lost. Maybe Mr. Howell would check in his underpants?
Huh? Well, I'll be...
That's it. That's a 6 of diamonds. Kiss her, how did you...
Amazing.
And for my next trick, I'm going to make the blockage in the lady's bogs disappear.
Brilliant. And could you get a couple of boxes of crisps up from the cellar?
I can do that with my mind powers.
Don't want to spook the customers, actually.
Sure thing, Bev.
Come on, Gitto.
Isn't he fantastic?
Look, Diane, my sweet, we cannot have Gitotlantis hanging around here. He smells of fish. He'll put off the tourist trade, especially in festival week.
You know, he told me he was evicted from his place in Carmarthen. The landlord sold the place to put up luxury flats.
We're not a charity, we're a business, Diane.
Oh, my gosh. Everyone seems to think he's a joke.
He leaves a residue on the bar stools.
Gareth! He just needs someone to help him out. I'll have to make up the bed.
What?
In the spare room.
Oh, no way. No.
Only till he gets on his feet.
I'm not sleeping under the same roof as Gitotlantis.
He's homeless, Gareth.
Oh, he's not. Emlyn, back me up here. He's got a place down near the headland, hasn't he?
Don't drag me into this.
What, that old tin shack?
Yes, so?
It's right on the high tide line, Gareth. It probably hasn't even got a floor. Would you live there?
Well, did I mention he smells of fish?
Meanwhile, in the Stefani seafront cottage, soft hands curl around a glass bowl. Quietly, steadily, we don't want to spill any of the water now. The hooded figure glides along the side of the house, cradling the bowl and its contents, as Mr. and Mrs. Stefani sit on their front porch, watching a father and daughter enjoying their first experience of the sea together.
Oh, here comes a big one. Here comes a big one. Oh, woo! Whoosh! Woohoo! Oh, what's that?
Squinting against the glare, Gareth notices something in the water. A face. A woman's face.
Come and join me.
Oh, God! Oh, no. Oh, one minute. Oh, darling. Oh, sorry. Oh, I didn't mean it. Oh, come here. Oh, Anwen.
Doesn't she like the water?
Oh, Emily, I just let go for a second. Oh, it's okay, Anwen bach. Oh, let's get you home. Come on, bach.
I'll walk up with you. You never liked the sea as a nipper either, did you?
It wasn't really my thing. It's too cold and dark and dangerous.
You okay, Bach?
He creeps me out.
Who?
Gitotlantis.
Funny, isn't it? People from our past.
Remember all that stuff everyone said about him, you know, as a baby, being found on the beach and all that?
They used to say he was a merman, spat out of the sea in a terrible storm.
I know it's all nonsense, but...
He was fostered, wasn't he?
Oh, yeah. I guess that's why we made up stories.
Maybe. It's good to give him a chance now, then.
I suppose. Fresh start and all that.
Good lad.
Do you really believe in mermaids, Emily?
Who knows what lurks beneath the surface of the deep? Why?
I'm just curious, that's all.
Oh, hi, love.
Here she is. Hello, come here.
Have they found the guy who mugged you yet?
He wasn't really a mugging.
Probably long gone by now.
Well, here's hoping, because there's a crime we're sweeping Glandon.
Oh, don't be silly.
Well, there's your rucksack, Mrs. Thomas's stolen clock, and the Stefanis have had their goldfish nicked.
Oh, a clock and a fish, like an episode of CSI.
Greetings, Earthlings.
Oh, hello, get her back. How's it going?
Good, thanks, Mr. Howell.
Do you want to pass in a fairy liquid? Guitar, when you got a sec, Diane wants to chat about you living here.
Oh, the way, Gareth, man. The landlord shouldn't be washing pots.
Oh, well, the pots are all yours, Guitar.
Oh my God, look at that.
What?
The water. In the sink. It's turned green.
What?
She's right. Green as algae.
Oh. Guitar's turned the water green.
No.
No, but it must be something that's on the glass.
Oh, really?
I've just got to sort out the, yeah, sorry.
Do you know what, Diane? That shack on the beach isn't that bad.
Well, you go and live there then.
That night, in bed,
Di, you wake, love?
No, why?
I'll put it like this. Pele ought to be proud of me.
You really think I'm in the mood?
What's wrong?
Earlier, you treated Gitto like he was...
Oh, come on, Di.
Being cruel doesn't suit you, Gareth. Good night.
Oh, where is it?
What are you looking for?
My old wetsuit.
The paddling pool isn't that deep, Gareth.
Aha! I knew it was in there.
Oh, you'll never squeeze into that.
I'll use butter.
Sorry, what do you want your wetsuit for?
I'm going to dive off Devil's Rock.
Sorry?
I'm going to dive off Devil's Rock.
What's Devil's Rock?
What's that big cliff in the bay?
Why is it called Devil's Rock?
I don't know, Diane. Probably because it's scary as hell.
What do you want to jump off that for?
Well, I was talking to someone last night in the bar. and-
Okay, has Emlyn put this idea into your head?
No, this is all my idea.
you wouldn't do it as a kid, and you won't do it now.
Yeah, but I wasn't the only one not to do it.
Yeah, okay. You and Gitto were the only ones not to do
I
it.
could do it if I so choose.
You were scared to do it as a 13-year-old, and you're no more of a man now.
You are not bullying me into jumping off Devil's Rock, Emlyn. I've wanted to do it for ages.
Well, you can't.
I can.
On your own?
No, I've invited Guitar.
Oh, right, well, good for you. Have you said yes?
It's no big deal, Diane.
You know this is a big deal for me, Gareth. I'm not sure if I'd enjoy it.
It's the worst that can happen, Guitar. We're only jumping off a 30-foot rock into the sea.
Right. Okay, I'm game if you are.
Let's do this thing. No regrets, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm regretting this!
Gareth stands at the edge of the cliff. Below him, the sea boils.
You gonna jump or what?
I'm composing myself.
Getting in the zone.
You're not even changed yet.
I'm gonna do it after you've jumped. You are gonna jump, aren't you?
Out at sea, the mermaid watches the shape on the cliff, willing him to move forward.
I'm waiting for you, my love. Just take one more step. One more step. And you'll be with me.
In a Glandon summer, the weather can turn in the blink of an eye, from glorious sun to Atlantic squalls. But it isn't the wind that's making Gareth Bevan's knees tremble. Standing on the top of Devil's Rock, he looks down on the sea. Green waves batter the shoreline.
You can do this, Gareth. You can do it. Just remember, when you hit the water, keep your arms at your side and go in feet first, yeah? In for a penny. In for a... Geronimo! Oh, I'm gonna die!
Gareth belly flops into the cold water. Gitto watches Gareth in the swell.
Guitar, hey, come on! You can do it, it's brilliant, I did it, Guitar!
Then he turns and is gone.
Hey, Guitar! Hey, where are you going?
A touch of his leg,
Hey, what was that?
then a tug. Or something drags him under.
Too.
Sure you don't want me to do the hammering, Mrs. B?
No, I'm perfectly capable of... Oh! Oh! Thanks, Anwen.
Where'd you get them, Mrs. B? Look, the pictures.
Gareth had these tucked away for ages. There we are. Pantbach Primary School. Must be about 7 in this one. Can you spot him?
Is he the one who looks like he's lost his dinner money?
That's him, yeah.
Afternoon, all.
Hi, Emlyn.
Where's Mike Tyson?
Jumping off Devil's Rock.
Oh, madness.
Look, picture of Gareth's old school.
Well, Pantbach.
Which one's Gitto?
Oh, won't be on their carriad. He came to the village later.
Where from?
No one knows. One day he just seemed to turn up.
Gareth looks the same now. But different.
As we all do, over time.
Help! Help me! Let me go! Help me, Guitar! Guitar, she's trying to pull me down! Guitar! Guitar!
The mermaid touches Gareth square in the chest. He stops waving his legs and arms, and they inch closer and closer.
Come with me under the sea. Under the sea.
Their faces square to each other. Then her head tilts this way. His head tilts that way.
Kiss me.
And she's gone.
Gareth?
Bethan Evans,
Gareth, over here!
always at home in a boat.
Oh, Bethan!
Swim towards me! This side!
Oh, thank you! Thank you! Thank you!
Come on! Come on!
Thank you! Thank you! Oh, Bethan, you saved me!
What the hell are you doing?
I jumped off Devil's Rock.
Why?
That's a bloody good question, that.
How quietly can you open a door? From heel to toe, the feet move across the lino in the night, in a place that is not their home. How quietly can you unplug a plug? Whiskey, please, Diane.
It's 10 a.m.
Someone's nicked a record player from a caravan.
Oh, no. Just your record player.
Didn't even take any records.
There you go.
Thanks.
You sure you haven't left it somewhere? I'm always doing that.
I'm not in the habit of carrying it around, Megan.
Well, you should try it. My Hugh's always listening to something when he's doing his community service.
And there's been another mugging.
No.
Mrs. Salmon, coming out of the post office. Someone ran off with a bag.
Is she okay?
Nearly pulled her shoulder out of its socket. It's a Glandon crime spree.
They told the police about the burglary.
What can they do?
Well, you didn't hear no one.
When I sleeps, I sleeps.
You should ask it to Atlantis. He's always creeping round.
Megan.
But I caught him yesterday on the seafront chatting to a rock.
Yeah, well, he's a character.
Aren't we all, Carriad? Oh, another in there, please, Dan.
You know he's got web feet, don't you?
So?
I'm just saying, there is something fishy about him. That is all.
Hey, Guitar! Guitar! Slow down! Where were you? I could have died out there! Sorry, I just couldn't do... You what? You were supposed to come in after me! Look, I was going to, but... But what? You thought, oh, I know, I'll just leave Gareth to drown? Oh, you're okay. What, no thanks to you? I was... Oh, save it. I was at the top and it reminded me when we was in school. We're not in bloody school now. I'm not happy about this, Guitar. What are you happy about? What? It's people like you. You're never happy. I am happy, sometimes. You know what some people would give to have a lovely wife? A home? Eh? A beautiful little girl? You have no idea. Hey, Guitar! Oh, come on, mate! Guitar! Guitar, where are you going?
Oh, cheers, Gar.
Well, cheers to you. If you hadn't shown up earlier, I don't know.
Chuck in a packet of frazzles, will you?
I'll do them for half price. Oh!
You okay?
It's just where I hit the water. There, go.
Oh, that is one serious bruise.
Oh. How's Rog?
Didn't work out.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
You got something wrong with your upper lip.
What? No, it's...
Yeah, do you want me to wipe it clean with my scarf?
No, because it's fine, because...
I'm kidding. A moustache. Really?
Yeah, well, it's trendy, isn't it?
Oh, yeah, very trendy. In 1986. Are you having a midlife crisis?
Don't be daft.
You've always been a bit funny with the sea. When we were kids, you'd never go in.
Well, that's not true, is it? I was always getting wet.
Up to your ankles, yeah.
Well, I just feel now it is time to do stuff I've never done.
Well, have you thought about taking up something with less impact?
I'm not ready for walking football, if that's what you mean.
Well, you could come out diving with me.
What, hunting for buried treasure?
Look, if you want to get to know the sea, you can't just throw yourself at it. You've got to explore it.
Don't you need training? A certificate?
We'll only go down a couple of metres. A couple of hours with me and you'll be good to go.
Well, I'd rather have a certificate.
Oh, my God. Right, pass me that pen.
What?
Okay.
Please don't write on the bar, Master Betham.
There. Qualified novice diver. Sew it into your trunks. So he's sort of living with you now, is he?
Unfortunately, yes.
He had a bit of a time of it at school, didn't he?
I suppose he did, yeah.
He worshipped the ground you walked on and you came up with a nickname. Gito Atlantis.
Was that me?
Yes, I can't remember why.
Was the man from Atlantis, Patrick Duffy. Classic.
Just yours perfect.
You know, because of his webbed...
Come here.
There you
Okay. Okay, you're all good. Can you check mine?
Yeah. Straps, oxygen gauge. Yep, all good.
You ready?
So there's something down there?
Prepare to be amazed.
They float directly above the wreck of the Lucero. Went down in 1911, 7 dead. It said the Italian skipper, Lorenzo Mazzio, was the most handsome man in Naples. Sunk taking coal from Pembroke, it's a mystery how it drifted onto the sandbank, clearly marked on the charts at the time.
This is Lorenzo's graveyard.
What? Sorry?
That's what the area's called. It's Lorenzo's graveyard.
It's also said that as it went down, strange singing could be heard from the sea.
From here, for about 3 miles, there's a shifting sandbank.
Oh, right.
What's up?
Well, nothing.
We're only going down a few meters, Gareth, okay?
Yeah.
Are you clear on all your signals?
That's now or never.
Okay. Okay, steady, yeah? Just sit there, and on my go. 1, 2, go!
A new world. At first, disorientating. Then, magical. And there, in the milky water, illuminated by their lamps, sits the rotting hull of the Lucero, sunk deep into the creeping sand. Gareth moves around it, tracing his hand along the sleeping beast's plimsoll line, until a hole in the rusting metal, a window into the darker world. Then something emerges from the gloom. Floating in front of Gareth is the mermaid. Then, hand in hand, they disappear into the hole in the hull. Gareth Bevan, landlord of the Druid's Rest, is in an unusual place. He's at the bottom of the Irish Sea with a mermaid. But it feels like home. His heavy scuba gear is forgotten as they glide along, hand in hand. All thoughts of Diane and little Anwen are far from his mind, as the mermaid guides him deeper into the hull of the sunken ship.
Daddy's all right out there.
Hi, Mrs. Bevan.
Oh, Gitto, hi.
I put some pots in the dishwasher and emptied the trays.
Oh, thanks. You are getting heavier.
Sure, let me.
Oh,
Oh, no, silly, sorry.
No,
sorry.
no. Go on, take her. Give my arms a rest.
Baby. Hello, little one.
Just wish I could see the boat. He's not a strong swimmer.
I used to love swimming.
Really?
Give it up. In school. I'm sure he'll be fine.
It's funny. I mean, Gareth was born in Glandon, but sometimes, I swear, I feel more at home here than he does.
The mermaid swims ahead, twisting and turning. Gareth's lamp illuminates the inside of the ship, long abandoned to the sea. Through a doorway they go, the mermaid urging Gareth to follow. At the stern, she slips through an iron hatch, wedged open with a shifting sand. Gareth follows her through the hole and lifts his light to reveal a mermaid family sitting down to dinner. They bid Gareth forward. He sits on a seat made of an old barrel. They urge him to remove his mask. He does. Salt water hits the back of Gareth's throat.
Always searching for something.
Sorry?
That's what we do. Even when what we want is under our noses. Oh, someone's had enough of Uncle Gitto.
Here.
There you go, little one. You're an inspiration to me.
What?
Coming here, doing this. When I left Carmarthen, I thought, where am I going to go?
Oh, well, you came home. Makes sense.
This isn't my home.
What do you mean?
What if you can never really get back home?
Yeah, that's it, get it up. Get me worried there, Gar.
Oh, what was I doing?
I don't know, it might have been a twisted line or something.
Oh, I was deep, Betha. I was deep down there.
The #1 rule is stay in sight at all times.
What's going on?
I'll have some of this.
They're really down there. They're really down there, Betha.
Who?
They were having dinner.
Look, I'm not sure you can get the bends in 5 meters of water.
They want me to stay. They wanted me to stay.
Gareth, what are you talking about?
I nearly stayed with that. I nearly stayed down there. I nearly did.
There you are. I was worried. Ooh.
Oh, I love you, Diane.
Right? Nice to see you too.
I was right by the sea. It is dark and it is dangerous, and I am never going near it ever again in my life.
Okay.
Di,
Yep.
do you mind if I have a lie down?
Now?
Yeah.
We've got Edna Davis's birthday party tonight.
All the energy's gone from me.
Oh, Gareth, it's 27 OAPs. You know what they're like after they've had a drink.
I'm sorry, love.
Oh, but... OK, can you at least take Anwen up with you? Gareth? Gareth! Oh. Looks like it's just me and you, kiddo.
Gareth dreams of watery worlds. He sleeps and sleeps. By early light, it's too much for his bladder.
Oh, no. Guitar? Guitar, is that you in there? Guitar, look, I'm really desperate. I really need to go. Right, Guitar, I'm coming in, okay? Okay, do you hear me? 1, 2, 3. Guitar?
He lies submerged, naked in the bath. Only his webbed toes break the surface.
I knew it. I bloody knew it.
What the hell are you playing at?
I knew.
What?
You're one of them, and you're a merman.
What? You're crazy.
You came from the sea.
You were always picking on me in school. Exactly the same.
What the hell is going on? Oh, Gitto.
Mr. Bevan, can you please pass me that towel?
Yes, yeah. Here.
He's a merman, Diane.
Gareth.
Look at his feet.
Excuse me.
Gitto.
Oh, look at them, Diane, look at them.
No, please, please, don't.
He was in the bath.
So?
Well, he was in the bath, underwater. He's one of them, Diane. He's a merman, I'm telling you.
Right, Gareth, this has got to stop.
Do you mind? I'm sorry, I really, really need to go.
A new day, and Gareth has his head under the sink, trying to fix the leaky tap.
Come on, turn you thing.
Do you want me to have a crack, Pat?
No, I've got it. Ow! Ah! Cheap spanner. I mean, crying out loud. Listen, Emlyn.
Gareth.
What you were saying before about, mermaids.
Oh, yes. Beautiful creatures, but deadly.
Yeah. What was that stuff about kissing them?
If you kiss a mermaid, you'll be one of them. Lost to the land.
Right.
Ta-ra.
Oh.
He's gone.
What? Who's gone?
Gitto. His things have gone. He's gone.
Oh, right. Well, there you go. You said he'd move on eventually.
Are you serious?
Well...
He's got nowhere else to go. He's got no home.
Well, he probably decided to just, the time was right.
Really? After last night?
Where are you going?
Well, I bet he's down in that old tin shack on the beach.
Well, we've only just got rid of him.
He's not a tatty old jumper you can just throw out, Gareth.
Wait, look. OK, I'll go.
No, I'm not asking you to go.
Well, it was me who, so I suppose it's me who should, you know.
Very big of you.
Here, have a crack at this sink. Guitar? Hello? It's me, it's Gareth. Guitar? Oh, right. What a state. It's worse than Emily's caravan. Wait a second. Oh my God. Diane?
Why are you carrying a goldfish bowl?
Booty.
What?
It's the stolen goldfish. And look, I've got a sack full. Wind chime, teapot, Chaz and I commemorative plates.
What is this, the generation game?
Do you recognise this?
It's
It's Emily's record players from this caravan.
Where'd you find all this?
Gito's shack.
No.
Honestly, genuinely, straight up.
No. I can't believe that Gitto...
Well, believe what you want, Diane, but here's the evidence.
You having a clear out?
This, Megan, is stolen goods.
You looking to move it on? My auntie in Swansea is a shoplifter's bringing by last Sunday of every month.
How's it going, my beauties?
Mr. B's become a fence for stolen goods.
That's my record player.
It is, isn't it?
Where did you find that back?
Gito Atlantis.
That's Mrs. Stefani's fish.
Oh, come on, that could be anyone's fish.
Well, I found all of this in that tin shack of his on the beach.
Oh, brilliant. Oh, not that it's brilliant that Gito Atlantis is a thief.
He might not be a thief.
Well, then how else did it get there? And that is not all I found.
Your rucksack?
Yes. Yes, indeed.
Who'd have thought it, eh? Our Gito, the Glandon bag snatcher.
Well, I've got the scar to prove it, Emlyn.
Gareth, where are you going?
I'm going to the police.
No, Gareth, please, you can't just...
Diane, he left me for dead. And he's out there. Somewhere.
Word spreads like wildfire in a village like Glandon. Everyone knows that Gareth has exposed Gito Atlantis as a thief. Gito cuts a lonely figure as he sits on the pebbles, watching the tide. On the horizon, dark clouds bubble up over the water.
Hello?
Gitto, why'd you do it?
I just wanted
What?
to belong.
So you took people's stuff?
I thought if I take little bits of everyone's home, the village would be home to me again, too.
You didn't have to mug people. Mrs. Salmon's still in hospital.
That wasn't me. I only took stuff people wouldn't miss.
You nearly brained Gareth.
No, I never did that.
Oh, so how did you get his rucksack?
I found it, honest.
Yeah, well, tell that to the police.
Do you think I should come round the pub? Explain to Bev?
If I were you, Gitto, I'd get as far away from Glandon as you can.
Sunday morning. As the village of Glandon slumbers, Gareth dreams of an undersea world. A mermaid's kiss is all it would take to never see the surface again.
Come and join me.
No, I can't.
I'm waiting for you.
Oh, yes. Yes.
All I want is a kiss.
So here we are, thinking you were mugged by some heavy-duty thug, and it was little Gito Atlantis all along.
I was off guard.
Hi, Mrs. B.
Hi, Megan.
Oh, we're going to be busy today, Cariad.
Why?
It's Manon's race this afternoon.
Oh, yeah, what exactly is this Manon's race?
Gareth, pour me a pint.
Oh, here we go. Buckle up.
Back through the mists of time, a man called Gwyn Melin lost his love, Manon, to his best friend. So, he vowed to prove his physical prowess. He swam around that headland into a cave and lit a candle to show his eternal love to her.
Wow.
Came back a hero, married Manon. After that, young men and women have been doing it ever since on the last day of the festival. Oh, Gareth, you've got something in your upper lip.
It's his attempt at a moustache.
Thank you, everybody.
My Hugh did it one year to show how much he loved me, but he was disqualified for using a jet ski.
They're dying out, Carrier. Old traditions.
Well, I'm doing it.
What?
Mannon's race.
You are not.
Why not?
It's for
What?
athletes.
Well, I'm a fat dick. Oh, yeah, very good. Yes, all right.
Gareth, you hate the sea.
Yes, and the sea hates me, so maybe it's time we sorted out our differences.
Come on, Di.
I don't think I can.
It's only a bit of fun. Everyone's had a go.
I'm not betting on my husband failing.
Look, just write how far you think you'll get. There's a £200 prize. Everyone's in.
Fine, give me that.
Interesting prediction.
I'm an interesting woman.
That you are.
There you go, Emily. Rub some of this into me.
What is it?
It's goose fat. It'll keep me warm during the swim.
You'll need more than goose fat to save you out there.
Look, Gareth, you don't have to prove anything. You know that, don't you?
Oh, try and get it in the crevices, will you, Emily, for crying out loud?
Okay, if you want to kill yourself, then go right ahead.
Listen, I need to do this, Diane, OK?
It's off.
What?
Nice speedos, Mr. B.
What's off, Megan?
The race. Just saw Mr. Peters and he said they've cancelled it on account of all the weather.
Oh, thank God for that. Right, Megan, can you start on the Sunday lunches?
On it like a car bonnet, Mrs. B.
Well, I'd better have that pint, Diane.
My pleasure, Emlyn.
Ooh, you dodged a bullet there, but...
Bets are all off then.
Thank you, Megan.
What bets?
I bet the furthest, Mr. B, because I believe in you. 25 metres.
People have been... Let me see that. Oh. Diane. 6 metres.
I meant miles.
Can I use this goose fat for the roasties?
Leave the goose fat what it is, Megan.
But you're...
Leave it! Keep greasing me, Emily.
What?
Keep greasing me up.
Gareth.
I'm doing it!
It's not safe, Bach.
25 metres my arse. I'll show the lot of you.
There's a storm coming, Gareth.
I am doing Manon's race, even if it kills me.
And so, the time came.
Gareth! This is madness!
Against the grey, ever-shifting backdrop, he forges on. And with a splash, he's gone. Arm over arm, a gentle stroke takes Gareth beyond the breaking waves towards the headland.
Can you see him, Emlyn?
No, I think he's gone, love. I mean, he's gone around the headland.
Should have taken that jet ski.
He doesn't have to prove anything to me.
I think this goes deeper than that.
I don't want him to die of a midlife crisis.
Gareth imagines the view of himself from below, his shape struggling to move forward against the leaden sky. He thinks about being mugged by Gitto Atlantis. It spurs him on. But the white-topped horses have limitless energy.
Did you hear that they found that mugger?
But I thought Gitto...
Oh, it was Rhodri Sheepdip's cousin from Machynlleth, apparently.
Come on, let's go in. He's probably there by now. Then, just as Gareth feels he can't go on, the sea calms. The horses part, and he spots the pebble beach that leads to Manon's cave.
Hello? Oh, don't be silly, Gareth. There's no one here.
For more than a century, the men and women of Glandon have proved their worth by swimming here. Many years ago, a hole was carved high at the back of the cave, on which candles and wax-coated matches were stashed out of the reach of the high tide.
Oh, come on.
Hello, Gareth.
Ah!
My eyes are used to the dark.
Gito! Gito, what the hell are you doing here?
You shouldn't be out here.
What, I shouldn't?
You were never a strong swimmer.
How do you know? You always cried off peeing.
I love swimming. But after David Jenkins saw my feet...
Gareth follows the weak yellow candlelight down Gitto's legs to those webbed toes.
What are you doing here?
These coves are full of caves no one knows about.
Right. Great, well, I'd better...
Tide's on the turn. You'd better stay with me.
No, it's fine. I'd better be going.
You'd rather drown than stay here with me?
Stay back, Gito.
In a way, I pity you.
I'm warning you.
There are none so blind as those who will not see. They're out there, you know.
Who?
My parents.
Oh, Mrs. Morris.
My real parents. They were at sea. They died when I was 6.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Gito. I never...
I always pretended they were still sailing. Don't lose what you've got, Gareth.
Gito, I'm sorry, but I've got to go now.
Seriously, it's dangerous out there.
Listen, I'll see you, Gito.
Gareth!
Arm over arm. Gareth is struggling against a rip tide, drifting ever so slowly out to sea. A tug of the leg stops Gareth's slow progress. With another, he's yanked under the waves. The mermaid pulls him by the ankle deeper into the darkness, a darkness that seems to have no end.
Come with me.
She comes close. Her lips approach his.
Kiss me.
When another hand grabs his wrist.
I've got you, Bev. I've got you.
That night, Gareth was the toast of the Druids' Rest. To this year's winner of Manon's race, Gareth Bevan!
Thank you, everyone. Thank you. Well, there was no race, really, but I will accept the trophy.
Here you go, back.
Thank you very much, Emlyn.
Reverend, have you tried Matthew's Daniels and vodka?
You okay, love? You should really eat something.
Are there any pies left?
Okay, well, you must be feeling better then.
Oh,
I think most of the seawater's finally left my body.
That's good.
Oh, come here.
You're an idiot, you know that.
I know. When you said goodbye to Gito just now, did you kiss him?
Why? Are you jealous?
No. It's just...
What?
It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
Can you promise me something, Gareth?
What?
You'll shave off that moustache.
Under the bright, bulbous moon, Gito Atlantis stands on the beach, his naked body ankle deep in the breakers. Slowly, he walks into the sea and swims away from Glandon as the white horses dance around him. Then, like a pond swallowing a pebble, he's gone. If you stand on the edge of the village of Glandon and look up, you'll see the stars. But tonight, the star-pricked canvas is alive. It's bonfire night after all. As preparations are finalized to light the fire and fire the rockets, something unusual hangs in the sky. A red moon looms over the village, a warning beacon in the heavens. Not that Gareth can see it. He's in the cell of the Druid's Rest, clearing out, working his way into the darkness.
Don't eat that. Or that. I can go. Oh, getting somewhere, Gareth. We are getting somewhere.
Gareth digs his way to the back wall.
What is that?
It seems to be the outline of a door, not a real door. An outline of a door.
That is a bit odd.
The strange thing is that the outline of the door seems to be glowing in the gloom.
It must be some trick of the light.
Gareth inches his hand towards the handle.
Gareth, you down there?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm just,
Come on, they'll be lighting the bonfire soon.
Sorry, I'm coming. I've been tidying up down there, not been wasting time clearing the cellar.
Okay, well, look, we're going to miss Catherine Wilson. You got your clothes?
Yes.
On the rugby field, the good and great of Glandon have gathered to ritualistically set fire to things.
I used to love bonfire night when I was a kid.
Now it's an excuse for people to burn their old furniture.
Come on, let's get you a toffee apple. Special treat.
Oh, that's very kind.
Not you. God, look at the moon. It's really red.
There's two lads of it asking for £1 for the guy. It's a blow-up sex doll. Come on.
They're lighting the bonfire.
Oh, no. Will you look at that? Tall Brian must have thrown 2 gallons of petrol on it. How's he going to light it? Oh, he's lighting it. Get down, everyone!
As their home begins to burn, the mother knows she has no choice. They have to make a break for it. And they do.
Look at the size of those...
Oh, rats! Whoa! This is getting out of hand, Diane. That one nearly hit me.
Calm down,
They're
Gareth.
firing into the crowd.
Come here, you. Where on earth is Emlyn? He'd love all of this.
I went to his caravan yesterday. There's no sign of him.
He didn't turn up for work.
Probably be down the pub later. Gosh, I hope Megan's coping on her own.
Oh, she'll be fine.
What if she's giving away free drinks again?
Come on, Gareth. This is perfect. I can think of a better start to my birthday weekend. Can't wait to see what presents you've got me tomorrow.
Presents? Plural. Don't get your hopes up too much.
Right.
As the flames dance in the night sky, through the smoke arrives a figure on a Harley-Davidson, and things will never be the same again in Glandon.
Oh, look at that idiot. You can't park a bike there.
No, love. Nothing could spoil this weekend.
Well, some people just think rules don't apply to them.
And as they remove their helmet...
No, it can't be.
Well, I never.
There you are, lovelies. I've been looking all over.
Mum?
It's fantastic, Gertrude. What a lovely surprise.
What did he say, Diane? It takes me a while to get tuned into the Welsh.
What are you doing here?
Is that any way for your mummy to speak to your grandmama, Annie?
Her name's Anwen.
I quite like Annie.
I think mummy's in a bad mood.
I'm not in a bad mood.
Can't I just pop in to see my only granddaughter?
Mum, it's 230 miles. You could have rung.
Gareth, could you get me a G&T?
Oh, right up.
He's like a big Welsh kid, isn't he, Diane?
A bit patronising.
Mum.
Give Annie to her grandmama, Gareth. Oh. Are those her first words?
No. No, she says lots of other things. Go on, Anwen. Say some words for your grandmother. Dog. Dog. Anwen? Anwen, say dog. Dog.
Oh, well, let's see if Mummy's been keeping up with the dusting.
Well, that's a turner for the books, isn't it, love? Free babysitting.
She is not staying.
The red moon sits fat above the incoming waves. Gareth stands on the beach. Between him and the sea is a door anchored in the sand. From its edges, a light emanates, bright in the red-tinged night. Gareth wants to open the door, see what's inside.
Gareth.
But he fears he might not like it.
Gareth.
He places his hand on the handle.
Gareth.
What?
Are you getting up?
What? What time is it? 4 a.m.
Shift. I want this place spotless before Mum wakes up.
Oh, God. I thought you said you didn't care what she thinks.
Shut up and keep scrubbing.
The rat lurks in the darkness behind the large white object. She thinks, this isn't a bad place. It's warm. There's plenty of food. This could be our new home.
Probably just came down to wish her daughter happy birthday. You know what she's like.
You watch. Nothing I do, have done, or will do will be right. Can you pass me that sponge?
I'm sure she'll sleep in after the journey. Yes, stop for a second. Happy birthday.
Oh, you shouldn't have.
Is there a funny line coming? Like you shouldn't have bought something so small?
No, I'm sure it'll be a spoon.
I love spoon.
You've bought me a spoon for my birthday.
I love spoon. Hand carved.
A wooden spoon.
Yeah, I love spoon. Yeah, it symbolises our union. The entwining dragon and the, I think that's a unicorn.
Which one am I?
A unicorn, obviously, because I'm your Welsh dragon, aren't I?
Thank you.
Whatever Gertrude says, I think you're the best mum in the world.
While Gertrude slumbered, Diane, Gareth and Megan scrubbed the pub from floorboard to ceiling.
Please leave a message after the tone.
Hi, Emmeline. Listen, we're having a bit of a clean, so it'd be great if you could, turn up for work at some point.
It's pointless cleaning down there, Mr. B. That cellar needs a proper clear out.
Did you notice a weird door down there, Megan?
No, why?
Oh, no reason. Okay, Diane, it's time for a breather. Hit it, Megan.
Right you are, Mr. B.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday
Okay, you two, stop it. Stop it, Gareth. I need to clean under the table.
Well, you can't have a birthday without a party.
Just give me 5 minutes.
Go and bring out the cake, Megan.
Yep, I've got it. Happy birthday, Mrs.
Oh,
B.
Megan.
Marty made it.
With my help.
It looks wonderful.
Seaweed and horseradish.
Many happy returns, love.
Another year near the grave.
Thank you, Megan.
I found the coffee. Thank you very much.
Morning, Mum.
Though where you hide your cutlery is a mystery to me.
Oh, no, don't use that. It's a...
Sorry, what was that?
It's a love spoon.
What?
Oh, nothing. Never mind.
I'm sorry. I'm still getting used to your adorable accent.
Right.
Hello, I'm Megan.
Oh, hello. You must be Welsh too.
Yeah.
You're looking well, Gertrude.
Aqua aerobics, yeah.
Is there anything you want to say to Diane?
Oh, leave it, Gareth.
Diane, is there anywhere that does aqua aerobics in Glandon?
Leisure Centre closed last month.
Anything else?
Oh, well, I'm thinking of selling the house.
Right.
Nice cake. Oh, it must be your birthday, is it, Megan?
No.
It's okay, Gareth.
Diane. Yes. Oh dear. I'm sorry. I have had a lot on my mind recently, so...
Do you want some cake, Gertrude?
Well, just a small piece.
You understood that, didn't you? It's lovely.
Unusual.
It's the brandy and nettle you can taste.
What's that?
What?
There on the side of the cake.
Oh, looks like someone's been at it. Have you been nibbling the cake, Mr. B?
It's teeth marks. Little teeth.
These raisins are a bit hard.
Martin, I've put no raisins in it.
Gareth, I don't think they're raisins.
No, they're not.
Oh, God.
This is typical.
Of what? The filthy kitchen?
Mum, please. Shinkin's moon, isn't it? Weird stuff always happens when there's a Shinkin's moon.
I don't understand. What is she saying?
Didn't you see the colour of the moon last night? That's a Shinkin's moon.
What is she saying about this Shin-kin?
He was some fella from the olden days. Emily would know.
Emlyn?
Emlyn is a friend. You haven't seen him, have you, Megan?
Not for ages.
It's like he's vanished.
You don't think it's got anything to do with Shinkin's moon, do you? They could have taken him for experiments.
Who could have?
Aliens.
I'm not sure if they had their pick that they'd choose Emlyn.
Well, imagine probing his brain.
Oh, it'd be awesome. For the aliens, like, not for Emlyn.
Well, he'd probably be in his element.
He would.
Don't encourage Diane.
So we're agreed, Emlyn has definitely been abducted for alien experiments, yeah?
Well, the person parking up his bike outside must be his clone then.
Oh, it's a Triumph Bonneville T140. I'm going to introduce myself. Bring us out some drinks, Diane.
Right.
Where the hell have you been?
Seen the moon. Trouble brewing, but.
Hello.
Hello. Don't believe we've been introduced.
Oh, this is my mother, Gertrude. Mum, this is Emlyn.
Oh,
Charmed.
what a gentleman. Oh, I love your beard.
It needs to be tamed.
I could give you a trim, if you like.
Well, that's kind. Very kind.
Are you going to take these drinks?
Yeah,
or
the
not?
grown-ups are talking, Diane. Right. Nice bike.
You ride?
That's my Road King.
All right. So you can handle a beast.
I can.
You have wonderful shoulder blades.
Thank you.
We'll,
Leave you to it.
yeah.
Wait. It's not safe.
What?
Round here.
Tell me about it.
Right.
When Shinkin's moon shines, someone in Glandon dies. Every 10 years or so, a special moon, the colour crimson, burns bright over the village of Glandon. Shinkin's moon. It's a strange time, not least for Diane and Gareth, who has some unwelcome visitors. Diane's mother, Gertrude, and an infestation of rats. But right now, there's a more immediate concern.
Are you all right in there, Gareth?
There's nothing left of me, Diane. All night, Diane.
Morning, Mr. B. You got puke on your face.
Why is it only me being sick when we all ate that birthday cake?
I know I shouldn't be eating cake on a Tuesday.
That cake defecated on by rats. I could have diseases. I'm Googling this.
Oh, no, Gareth, don't Google it.
Okay, the good news. Rats really carry rabies. But rat urine is responsible for the spread of leptospirosis.
What's leptospirosis?
I don't know.
You probably got rat fever.
Rat fever, Megan, that's not a thing.
It is. My Auntie Mavis caught it from a pet rat she used to sing karaoke with.
Megan, No doctor in the world has ever diagnosed a case of rat fever.
Rat fever. Classic case.
Are you sure, Doctor?
Afraid so.
Rat fever, that's not a real thing, is it?
Sorry, how many years did you do at medical school?
No, it's just...
Yeah, listen to me, sunshine. I'm the doctor, you're the patient. If I say you've got rat fever, you've got rat fever, okay?
Oh, okay, thank you. So what are the symptoms?
That starts with vomiting, stomach pains, lightheadedness.
Gareth is typical of many who are given disappointing medical news.
Pains,
He doesn't quite
lightheadedness,
process what the doctor is saying.
ringing in the ears,
When the doctor says,
tiredness, an achiness in the limbs,
Gareth hears,
tiredness, an achiness of the squeak.
Sorry, what?
in fact, the more Gareth looked at the doctor, the more he looked like a rat.
You'll need some squeak and drink plenty of squeak.
Sorry, Doctor, are you a rat?
Squeak off, Gareth. I'm trying to do some squeaking squeak.
I've got rat fever, Diane.
I know, love.
Lucky we all haven't got it.
Mum, there's no need to. I've cleaned behind there.
I wouldn't mind it. Week on the sick would be lush.
Now, I expected your pub to be a bit grubby, Diane, but rats?
They're new.
Nothing to be proud of.
I'm not proud.
Where is he? Where is Rat Boy?
In bed. Why? You're going to visit him?
I am going to avoid him, like the plague, and that's a carefully chosen phrase.
Oh.
Maybe we could put him in that shed you've got out the back.
I'm not putting my husband in a shed, Mum.
Rats! In a place where my only grandchild sleeps. If I ran the place, you wouldn't have rats.
Look, I'm going to sort it.
Bet that Emlyn fellow could sort it.
Well, he's not turned up for work 2 days in a row.
Something's definitely got him spooked.
He really is rather intriguing.
Mr. Howell has hidden depths.
And I'd like to plumb them.
Oh, Mum, please.
What? Can't your old mum have some fun?
We fear many things. Monsters and demons, real and otherwise. At this moment, Gareth is dreaming of a door. A door on the beach. He longs to go through it. It leads somewhere fantastic and terrible. The light behind it drawing him closer and closer. Knock, knock.
Come in.
Rat fever, giving you funny dreams, is it?
Well, there's a door on the beach.
I brought you up a bunch of grapes and a few cans. I'll just leave them here.
Oh, don't go.
You get back into bed now.
I'm worried about you.
You're worried about me?
Yeah, where have you been?
Let's concentrate on you, huh?
Right.
Here. You've had a lucky escape back. When there's a Shinkins moon, you should keep away from them rats. Lunchtime at the Druid's Rest is ploughmans and pies. Diane serving, Megan in the kitchen.
There you go, Bethan. Megan's thrown some Stilton in as well.
Yeah, good. I could do with that.
Busy in school?
How? Third inspection this year. Where's Emlyn?
Not sure. Should have been working today, but he didn't show up. Just 1 second. That'll be Megan. I better just,
Yeah, you had, yeah.
Megan! What are you doing on the fridge?
I saw one, Mrs. B.
Oh, no.
What's she doing up there?
It's okay, Bethan. Go back and enjoy your ploughmans.
Here, Megan. Come on.
Oh, a rat, Mrs. B.
Where?
There, behind the unit.
Okay, let's have a look.
No, Bethan, it's fine. Just...
Let's have a good look now. Oh, bloody hell.
And a sea of rats rushes forth like a spring tide.
Run, Megan!
How many?
You just sleep, Gareth. Get your strength.
I got rat fever.
I know you do, love. I know. Wait, where'd you get these cans from?
Emlyn.
Emlyn was here.
Yes.
Are you sure?
Yeah, of course I'm sure.
Why didn't he come down to the bar?
How many?
Don't worry, Gareth, okay? Just sleep.
Well, not until you tell me.
Loads. Like, more than 10.
What? Well, where's Megan? Is she okay?
I gave her the afternoon off.
Well, what are we going to do?
I think I know who can help.
Only one thing for it!
So, what are you thinking, Bethan?
I can poison them, trap them, shoot them, take your pick.
Gosh, you seem very, experienced.
Oh, yeah. It's my uncle's farm. I used to sit in the yard with a shotgun. Boom. Bye-bye, rattas and avegicas.
Wow.
Yeah. I'm the Terminator.
That's 320. Please, lovely, thank you.
There's no need for you to be behind the bar, Mum.
Someone has got to get a grip here.
But I am perfectly capable.
You are running a bar with...
Please, don't say the RAT word in front of the customers.
Lucky for you, your customers can't spell.
She's only joking, Eileen.
In one afternoon, Gertrude assumed control of the pub. Diane, no shrinking violet, shrank. When a woman came in to ask if she could put up a notice saying the mobile library wasn't coming around anymore, it was Gertrude who told her where to pin it. When the crisp delivery came, it was Gertrude who told them there were too many cheese and onion. And it was Gertrude who told the Reverend that he'd had enough, and then locked the front door at afternoon closing.
You in there, Emlyn?
Oh, Di, what are you doing here?
Can I come in?
Well,
Hello.
Mum, what are you doing in Emlyn's caravan?
He was just making me a cup of tea. Oh, no sugar for me.
well, you see...
Please don't say sweet enough, Emlyn.
Is that Kendal mint cake?
Oh, that's nothing.
Right, well, I'll get straight to it. Emlyn, you were supposed to work today and yesterday, and, well, I'm not here to, admonish or anything, but is everything okay?
Fine.
Will you be in work tomorrow?
Probably not.
Okay. When can we expect to see you?
Few days.
Right.
I understand. I really do. Diane's limited in her experience. You are a magnificent man.
Well, I'm flattered, Cariada.
There's no denying it, Emlyn. I'm attracted to you.
Mum, can you...
1 second, darling, please. And I get the sense that you find me attractive.
There's no denying the undeniable.
Okay, Mum, we should get going.
Will you show me your bike, Emlyn?
Oh, you'll get your hands dirty.
Oh, I don't mind getting my hands dirty.
Kill me now. Sorry, Reverend. Bitter's off. 2 ticks and I'll change the barrel.
I'll do it.
Oh, Gareth! What are you doing out of bed?
Oh, I'm feeling much better.
You still look quite green.
Just a bit of rat fever, that's all.
Well, can you put some clothes on at least? Nobody wants to see your pants.
Righto.
Get back to bed.
Please let me change the barrel.
Are you sure?
Please, it's the most landlordy thing I do.
Okay, but don't overexert yourself.
Thank you.
All right, Di.
Bethan, drink?
No.
What's in the bag?
It's the answer to your little problems.
Right. Okay, come through to the kitchen.
Yeah, and you'd better give these to your customers.
Earplugs?
Come on. Look. I've got something for you. I'm going to look after you.
Emlyn?
Oh, Gareth.
Why are you spreading Kendal mint cake on the cellar floor, Emlyn?
I can explain.
Is this for the rats? You've been feeding the rats.
I have to.
Right. What's going on, Emlyn?
And a tale is told. Back in 1808, the Earl of Narberth, Shinkin Morgan, liked to shoot things. But all the things he liked to shoot flew over his land onto the lakes of mid Wales. The only things that lived on his land were rats. His estate was known as Rat Hollow, so Shinkin diverted the river and flooded Rat Hollow. The rats were forced to flee. Many were killed, their cries filling the cold night air. Some survived. You're sweating, Gareth.
So what happened to him? To Shinkin?
He was found in his armchair, clutching his gun, his flesh gnawed to the bone by the rats of Rat Hollow. These rats, they blame this village for what happened 200 years ago. And every time Shinkin's moon appears, the rats come back. And someone dies.
So why are you feeding them?
Can't I be an animal lover?
You're scared.
Don't be ridiculous.
You think you'll be the one to die?
What will be, will be. But I've seen enough Shinkin's moons to know this will end in death.
What the hell?
It started. In a small cellar, in a small pub, in a small village in the west of Wales, sit two men. They're watched by a rat, safe in the darkest recess of the dark room. The rat, if it understood English, would hear the tale of Shinkin's moon. A long time ago, a man flooded a valley full of rats, and every 10 years, the moon turns blood red. The rats return, and with them comes death.
What the hell?
It started.
What the hell is going on?
Right, fill that with water, Gareth. The back of the fridge is on fire.
They shouldn't have been flammable.
Sound bombs?
Yeah, Brinley shop said you light them and they make a low throbbing noise to scare animals away.
He'll tell you anything to make a sale.
Oh, no, it's spreading. Look,
Stop throwing water on the electrics. Diane, cut the power. Fuse box above the bar.
Yes, right.
Gareth, open a window. Emlyn, keep spraying this.
Aye, aye.
Right, there. Sorted.
What were you doing?
The rats, they hate noise.
We were just trying to get rid of them.
All you do is drive them further into their nests. And worse than that,
What?
you'll make them angry.
Oh, no.
Right, Diane, you and, Bethan, is it? Clean this place up. Gareth, get back to bed. Emlyn, follow me. I need a drink.
In the beer garden of the Druids, the autumn leaves drift to the ground. The very picture of a romantic scene.
The thing is, I've been sitting opposite your caravan, hoping to catch sight of you when you weren't even in there. I haven't done that since I was 16. Hanging around a boy's house just in case he comes out.
How long were you there?
3 hours. Were you in the cellar?
Oh, no. I've been helping tall Brian. Slurry spreading.
Thought you smelled funny.
Sorry.
Yeah. There's definitely chemistry between them.
Between who?
Your mum and Emlyn.
What? No, don't be daft.
Yeah, she's stroking his beard.
What?
It's very woolly.
I should get back, help tall Brian with a grain.
I thought you said you were slurry spreading.
Yes.
What are you hiding?
Nothing.
Look, if you want me to leave you alone, just say.
No, it's not that. It's just...
Save it. I've had my fair share of men who think it's fine to tell lies.
She's up and off.
Look, there is nothing between them.
Then why does he look like he's just lost a winning lottery ticket?
God.
Right, how are we doing?
Yeah, fine.
Good. Oh, by the way, Annie was after some fairy wings.
Yes, yeah, I know. I've been meaning to make her some, actually.
Well, there's no need. I bought them.
Oh, right.
Can't have her going without.
Mum?
What, lovely?
Thanks for, looking after me and everything.
Oh, even big girls need looking after.
You know you can stay as long as you like.
I know. I will. Now is Rat Boy back in bed?
Gareth is standing on a beach in front of a glowing door. He touches the handle. The door opens, and behind it stands Gertrude, dressed in red, flowing robes. At her feet swarm 1,000 rats, their red eyes shining in the red moonlight as the beach turns white, and the rats weave in and out of a thick layer of snow. You okay, Buck?
Emlyn?
I've brought you some more cans.
Emlyn, why have the rats come here, do you think, to this pub?
Well, it's said Shinkin used to drink here back in the day.
All right.
I've been thinking, Gareth. I like Gertrude.
Right. Sorry.
And part of me wants her to stay in Glandon.
Do you think Gertrude has something to do with the rat?
Huh?
What if she was something in her previous life? Like, maybe she's a rat queen, or...
You sure you're okay, Bach?
I'm having trouble with doors.
Sorry?
I just keep seeing, I have these visions, doorways appear, and...
That'll be the rat fever.
I really don't think Gertrude should stay. I've got a bad feeling. It's more than a feeling. I've seen...
I think she could make me happy. And I think there's a small chance I could make her happy.
But isn't this all going to end in death?
It always does.
Who was the last person to be killed by the rats during a Shinkin's moon?
He was picking blackberries on the lane. Was hit by a bus.
Hold on, so was a rat driving the bus?
No. But the driver was an active member of the RSPCA.
Right. So who was he then, the man who died?
Glyn Price.
Who?
Glyn bought the pub off Old Dewi. He was the last landlord of the Druids.
Oh. Right.
Try and eat a little, Gareth. The chicken's good for you.
No, it's dribbling down my chin, Di.
Oh, well, hold the bloody spoon yourself. You know, I'd really like Mum to stay.
Ow.
Blow on it.
She can't.
You should have seen her playing with Anwin earlier. Oh, she was so happy. Well, they both were. And you know what? They like each other. And I trust Anwin's judgment,
She has to go.
What?
Gertrude, she has to leave Glandon.
Why?
This is going to sound mad. But I had this dream. She's on the beach. The beach is covered in snow and she's surrounded by rats. I think she's the Rat Queen Diane.
Right.
Does it sound mad, Diane?
No. Now, I think you're due some more of these tablets. There we go. Everything's going to be okay.
She brings danger, Diane. The rats, they want me dead.
That night, as Diane soundly sleeps, Gareth, both hot and cold, sits on the long wooden seat below the window and stares out at the bay. And as he looks up at the cloudless sky, he shudders at the colour of Shinkin's moon. Blood red. The next morning, from the window of the pub, Diane watches two aging lovebirds courting on the beach.
Sorry, Emlyn, this is a solo walk.
Well, how about you have your solo walk, and I'll have my solo walk nearby.
Free country.
I'm sorry about yesterday, Cariad. It's just, I've been busy dealing with this rat business.
I like it when you call me that.
What?
Cariad.
Glad to hear it.
Oh, you're not in my good books yet. Will you always live here, Emlyn?
Things are going downhill. No community centre. Not enough volunteers to man a lifeboat. Rugby field's grown over.
Could you leave?
Never.
It is beautiful.
Can be tough.
Living on your own.
I can always go to the Druids if I want company.
Well, it's not the same, though, is it? You know what I mean.
You get to an age. It seems nothing will ever be the same again.
Hey, we're not on the scrap heap yet.
Speak for yourself, I'm knackered. Truth is, I'm afraid.
I'm not frightening, Emlyn.
I know.
Oh, it's cold. Maybe we should turn back. Those youngsters are going to be wondering where we are.
Yeah. Have my coat.
Oh, come on. This isn't the 1950s.
I'm only... Do you want to keep warm or not? There.
This, Emlyn Howell, is the point at which you kiss me.
Is that right?
It is.
In for a penny. In for a pound.
Emlyn!
Ignore her.
Emlyn!
What is it, Diane?
Shit's gone down. It hit Emlyn. It hit the rocks at the head.
No.
Is there anything I can do?
Yeah, come on. We have to help.
There! Look! He spilled some of his cargo.
What is that? It looks like snow. From the side of the stricken vessel drop thousands of white tears. From his bedroom window, Gareth gazes down upon the scene.
Oh, no. Oh, this is what I saw. Oh, this is my dream. Oh, it's happening. It's happening.
Gareth finds himself drifting down the stairs and back to the cellar.
There's no Shinkin's curse, Gareth. The moon is a funny colour because that is the way moons are. Keep a grip on things.
In the gloom, he is drawn to the mysterious doorway hidden on the back wall.
Oh, no.
Is that light coming from behind it?
I shouldn't open this door.
But he can't resist. And from behind the door runs a rat, followed by another, and another, and another. In a tiny corner of West Wales, the billy boy has hit the rocks off Glan Don. It starts to list, and into the water spill thousands of polystyrene balls from a hole in its hull. Driven by the prevailing wind and incoming tide, a white sheet of plastic drifts towards the beach. I could have sworn it was snow on the waves.
It's everywhere.
The whole village works to clear the polystyrene from the beach, until finally most of it is gone. But the villagers are too tired to celebrate. They trudge off the beach as the red moon rises.
If they can't shift the billy boy off the rocks, he'll get ripped apart. There's 10 times this amount of plastic in its belly. Only one thing for it.
What?
Here, have a can.
Thank you.
Oh, that's better.
I come in through the door, Emlyn.
Who?
There's rats in the cellar.
What door?
It's a magic door. It's just appeared.
Magic door, huh? You still hallucinating?
They seemed angry, Emlyn.
Oh, there's death in the air.
You don't really think they'll kill someone, do you, the rats?
What will be, will be. Seeing doors. Reminds me of a time I was stuck in a brothel in Singapore for 3 days. Delirious.
Really?
I drank a local brew. It had been made with fermented mongoose urine.
Oh, it's funny.
What?
A tragedy like this can bring a community together.
Not yet.
Huh?
This isn't a tragedy. Not yet.
Afternoon, love.
Oh.
How did you sleep?
Oh, better. I didn't have the dream.
Oh, good.
Oh, I think the rat fever's gone down.
I'll bring you some tea.
Could you throw in some bacon and eggs as well?
How many rats are we talking about?
Gareth said hundreds. Do you think we should open the door?
No. Seal it up.
Okay.
And any calls?
But, Mum, we've got to go down there sometime.
Right. They're contained for now. I'll take care of the customers. You take care of the rats. Can you do that?
Yes.
Well, what are you going to do?
I'm going to make a phone call.
Rats. I've known a few in my time.
Matty Evans, smallholder, cook, alchemist, and master exterminator.
I'm on my way.
You sure this will work, Matty?
As sure as eggs is eggs.
It's getting more and more difficult to hide the RATS from the customers.
Well, fear not. They'll all be gone in a few hours. The rats, not the customers.
At first, the rats were pleased. Someone had left out food for them. They sniffed the food. They tried the food. But word soon spread that the food wasn't great. Not as nice as the plastic cables they were nibbling on.
Gareth? Gareth, these lights lights aren't working.
But some in the Druid's Rest were less picky.
Do you think it's the fuse?
Oh,
You okay?
I need a drink.
Oh, no.
Water. Oh, what is wrong with me? My stomach.
Gareth, tell me you didn't eat any of those muesli bars.
Oh, why?
So, I've laced all these muesli bars with a special concoction, mostly herbs and a few common weeds boiled up. The rat eats it and has a raging thirst. By nightfall, you'll see every rat running towards the river. Guaranteed.
Back to bed with you. How many did you have?
They're only small.
Oh, why did you think they were for you?
Oh, I was hungry, Diane.
Have they gone?
The rats? No.
Oh. Well, maybe the brew wasn't right.
Believe me, Matty, it was.
Fit is off, lovely, but I do have bottles of milk stout.
Is that your mum behind the bar?
Diane?
Yeah.
Please clean one of those tables.
Yeah, I'm taking a back seat.
Would you care for my last pork scratching, my dear?
Oh, they're certainly hitting it off.
My sweet.
He's wearing aftershave.
Give us a squeeze.
Oh, they're very touchy-feely.
Oh, no, he's just... Oh. Right, yeah, okay, very touchy-feely.
Diane, look after the bar. I'm popping out with Emlyn.
Yeah, okay, Mum. Matty, can you look after the bar?
Of course, Ma, of course. Why?
I'm going to see where they go.
What's a most wonderful thing? Standing on a beach looking at a sunset? Or slipping into a bed? A bed that has been warmed by another body and receiving that heat generously given.
What time is it?
Just gone midnight.
You left Matty in charge of the bar.
Yeah, so?
She was serving hallucinogenic lemonade, Diane. Where have you been?
Well, followed my mum and Emlyn.
No, they're still getting along then.
Very much so.
The rat queen and the rat feeder. Oh. Where did they go?
They went for a walk up to the main road, bought an ice cream from the garage, walked back, went into Emlyn's caravan. 15 minutes later, the lights go out.
What do you think she wants?
Not sure.
Well, she turns up, takes over the pub. You do know how cult leaders work, Diane. They solve problems, they take over, they make themselves invaluable.
Oh, no, Gareth. She's been very helpful. She's practically running the bar. Well, she's got away with the customers. I heard Emlyn call her the Queen of Glandon earlier.
She's really got her claws into him.
Although yesterday I smashed a glass and she said she'd take it out of my wages. But, you know, I think that's fine.
We need to see what she's up to.
That's just the rat fever talking.
Is it?
Thursday, a river rat skirts along the side of the dunes, spying two men hammering away at something large and wooden.
Are you sure this thing still holds water?
Weymouth pilot, best workhorse of the seas.
So, how did, I was just wondering, so last night...
Huh? You want to ask something back?
Did you sleep with Gertrude last night?
You're hungry?
I'm always hungry at breakfast.
Yeah. Yeah, sea air and all that. What are you up to this morning?
Emlyn and I are taking Anwyn on the bus. Aren't we, Ellie? About time someone treated her.
Surprised you've got any energy left after last night.
Sorry?
Well, I mean, dinner, and you were busy, and well, I'm just assuming here, but, you know, you went on a nice walk with Emlyn last night. And...
Do you want to know if I had sex with Emlyn?
I don't kiss and tell, Gareth. Suffice to say, a splendid time was had by all. Twice.
What about the rats?
What will be and all that. And in the meantime, I intend to enjoy myself.
Oh, I can't get that image out of my head.
Well, you wait till you get to my age.
Emlyn and my mum.
If there's something there, something you have to do, then you have to do it. and bugger the consequences.
What do you think will happen to the Billy boy?
If they don't get it off that rock soon, and that polystyrene gets out, there'll be hell to pay. A disaster from here all the way to Milford.
Gareth stares out at the stricken ship. Doom hangs in the leaden sky.
Hey, are we men or rats, Gareth? Face our fears. It's the only way.
That afternoon, Gareth stands in front of the door that leads to the cellar.
Come on, Gareth. Got to do it. You've got to face your fears. Oh my God.
One step down, and then another. The rats crawl over his feet, cling to the trouser legs shoved in his socks. He wades through them to the magic door. He pulls it open.
Hello? Is there anyone there?
And walks through, rats clinging to him like busy barnacles.
What can I get you?
I'll have a pint.
A beer's off. Milk stout?
Thanks.
There's something I want to tell you.
Yes?
You and I have been getting on. Yes?
If that's what you call it. Oh,
You've brought me more pleasure than I've known in a while.
thank you.
I've done some thinking, and I've actually come to a decision.
Just spoken to the Coast Guard.
What's happening?
The hull's starting to split. If they don't get that ship off that rock in the next hour...
Can't they just pull it away?
Well, no, they can't get the tug close enough.
They're using too big a boat. Excuse me.
Emlyn?
Where are you going? Where's he going?
I think he may be about to do something stupid.
Meanwhile, Gareth is making his way down a dark stone tunnel. The tunnel begins to narrow. Gareth gets down on his hands and knees and continues to crawl as the space gets smaller and smaller. On and on, the rats crawling over him until he becomes stuck. There are so many rats that he can't move forwards or back. He's convinced his trousers have worked free from his socks.
Don't do this, Emlyn.
Someone's got to.
This thing isn't even going to start, let alone... You're going to get yourself killed.
Might as well be me. Might as well go out with a bang. Push me leg back.
Right, that's it.
Get off the boat, Di.
You want me off, you'll have to throw me overboard.
Do you think I won't?
Well, you can try.
Wait! Oh, no. You can't come.
We're wasting time.
Mum, listen to him.
I take it this thing has life vests?
Fine. I'll take the wheel. Diane, you sort out these ropes.
Out of the way, Diane. I'll sort out ropes.
I'm doing it, Mum.
You don't know the first thing about ropes.
I can sort out ropes.
Cast off, Di!
What is it that gives us courage? Is it easier to do something foolhardy when you feel you have nothing to lose? Maybe. But it's always hard to leave people and places you love behind. A red moon hangs over Glandon. On wind-whipped waves, the Billy Boy is stuck on the rocks. If it rips apart, tons of polystyrene will swamp the coastline of West Wales. The Coast Guard can't get a tug near it, and time is of the essence. The furious sea flings the billy boy this way and that.
We should turn back, Emlyn. This is madness.
If we can get close, I can get a rope around it.
It's too rough.
Take the wheel, Di.
Okay.
When the swell comes, time it right. And I'll have just a few seconds to throw the rope.
Is that really your plan?
You've got a brighter idea, Bach.
Oh, Emlyn.
Move this bloody boat into position.
While the wind and waves whip up trouble at sea, Gareth is having subterranean woes. He's trapped in a tunnel that leads from the cellar of the Druid's Rest to some place unknown. But the tunnel is full of rats.
Oh, this tunnel has got to end somewhere. If I can just reach my phone. Oh, yes.
A bit closer, Diane. Give us just a bit.
Any further and we're going to end up on the rock. Watch out!
Come on, pick up, Di. Come on.
Hello?
Hi, Diane, it's me.
Only joking.
Oh.
This is just Diane's voicemail. Leave a message and I'll get back to you as soon as I can.
Diane, it's Gareth here. I hate to bother you, but I am stuck in a tunnel covered in rats, and I'd absolutely adore to know what is so important that you can't answer your bloody phone.
Careful, Emlyn!
No! I understand, Diane! Come on! Look at you! Oh, yes! We've got the light! We can pull her away, Diane! Come on! Get us out of here!
Emlyn, grab the rope!
Ah!
You where?
I'm trapped in a tunnel.
Right, and
It's full of rats, pathetic.
Can you move at all?
Well, I can just about go forward slowly, but I don't want to, because there might be even more rats.
Yeah, must be one of the old smuggling tunnels. Go forward, Gar. You'll probably come out on the beach.
Are you sure? Because what if I come out in a giant nest and the rat queen's there waiting for me?
I take the risk.
It's just Beth and I had this dream, and I God, it started to nibble my ears.
Okay, you've got no choice, Gar. Trust me. Keep going to the end of the tunnel.
Grab hold of his leg, Mum. Pull! Oh, he's too heavy!
Can you see anything?
There's nothing. They're everywhere.
Okay. Slow it down, Gar. Try and think of something else.
Well, I'm stuck in a tunnel covered in rats, Beth.
Look, just think, what would Emlyn do?
Well, he's convinced that someone's going to die. I don't want it to be me. Not like this. I don't want to die. I don't want to die. I don't want to die.
Gareth,
I don't want to die.
listen to
I
me.
don't want to die.
Listen!
Okay.
You are not going to die, okay?
Okay. Thank you.
No problem.
You always know to calm me down.
Remember when you had that panic attack on the log flume?
I'd still be up there if it wasn't for you.
Yeah, now just keep crawling.
Okay.
So why does Emlyn think someone's going to die?
Oh, you know. Shinking floods a valley 200 years ago, moon turns red, rats return, take the revenge, someone dies.
Wow.
Yeah, I know.
Well, maybe the death thing was metaphorical. The death of a society or something.
Yes, yeah, that'll be it, yeah. Diane and Anwen are safe in the pub, and Emlyn's probably propped up against the bar right now on his 8th pint.
Only threat to life in this village is if Gertrude sexes Emlyn to death.
Bethan, please. Hey, wait.
What?
I can see a light, Bethan.
Head for the light, Gareth.
Come on, Emlyn. Breathe. Breathe for me, Emlyn. Emlyn?
We're gonna hit a rock, Diane!
Stop panicking.
Move the boat! I don't want to die here!
Mum, get a grip.
We're all going to die!
Stop it! You take the wheel. I'm saving Emlyn.
Okay.
Head for that beach. Okay? Come on. Grab his arms. Oh, God. No. Come on. Phone an ambulance. Now.
Ambulance, please.
Come on, Emily. Don't you dare die on me, Emily, now. Come on.
Okay, talk to me, Gareth.
Well, I'm almost... It's the moonlight, Bethan. That's the light.
Okay, are you out?
I'm free. It's the beach, Bethan. It's... Oh, no. Oh, no.
What is it, Gareth? What can you see?
Well, it's her.
Who?
It's my dream. The Rat Queen. She's been waiting for me.
Gareth? Gareth? Gareth, are you there? Gareth?
Under a crimson moon, Gertrude stands in the surf, her red dress billowing around her. Tears roll down her cheeks.
Gareth, something terrible has happened.
To Emlyn.
To Emily?
To Emily.
It's weird, isn't it? Us drinking and him not being here to enjoy it.
Oh, Gareth, come on. Look, he wouldn't want us crying into our pints now, would he?
I knew I should have been the one throwing the rope. He should have been steering the boat. What if I
Look,
just...
There's no point, Di, OK? Look, you saved the Billy boy, all right?
Well, thank God I found my way out of that tunnel.
Oh, Gareth, can you stop going on about the tunnel?
It's funny how the rats just went, actually. Maybe Emlyn lifted the curse.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't put it past him.
How did you get him out of the water?
It was like dragging out a walrus.
Sodden Emlyn, yep. That would take some hauling.
Mountain of a man.
Yeah.
Afternoon, my beauties.
Mum, what's he doing out?
I know, I said. But have you tried to stop him doing something when his mind's made up?
Not a fan of hospitals.
Oh, come here, Em.
I shall get washed overboard a bit more often, eh?
You fancy a pint?
I better had medicinal.
How are you feeling?
There she is, my little lifesaver.
Oh, no, come on.
If it wasn't for you, Aunt Gertrude...
I was more of a hindrance than anything else. It was Diane. I always knew she was magnificent.
What?
If you don't mind, lovely, I need to tell you something.
Mum. What? The fire not big enough, or the bar not clean?
I can see a future here, Di. Walks and ice creams and long nights in Emlyn's caravan. Me and you, mother and daughter, telling each other things we can only tell each other. I can see it all. I can.
But none of that's going to happen, is it?
No.
You know you'll break Emlyn's heart.
I know. This is your life, not mine.
You can always visit.
I will, I promise. But not too often, eh? Oh, that's me. Taxi.
What about your bike?
Well, happy birthday.
Mum.
You're not going.
Diane, go and put my bag in the car, would you?
Okay.
I thought...
If I stay any longer, I won't be able to leave.
Think of me.
Always.
Told you. Pilots are the workhorse of the sea, didn't I?
Yeah, you're right.
Pass me that chisel. Thanks.
I knew it was all superstition and coincidence.
Sinkin's moon?
Well, the rats went out for revenge, or they no one died.
Oh, no, boy. It's all true. They got their revenge.
Huh?
The nurse said I was dead for a bit, if only for a few seconds.
You were dead?
Until Diane breathed new life into me.
So that's it then? The curse is lifted?
If it was only that easy.
Oh, come on, Emlyn. You can't live your life thinking about death all the time.
But that's just it, isn't it? Live for today, Gareth. Tomorrow may never come.
Cheery?
You know what? It bloody well is. Something special is happening in Glandon. The whole village has gathered on the beach to enjoy a celebratory bonfire and barbecue, laid on by Gareth and Diane.
You miss having Gertrude about?
Yeah. No. You know, Mum said we're at the heart of the community. Nonsense, I know.
No, you are, Diane.
Well, if I am, so are you.
Well, I'm just hanging on to your coattails. You know what? When I think about it, our life here and our relationship, I think it's all broadly fine.
Oh, come here.
And as the bonfire sparks and the bangers burn, the waves crash onto the shore, and the clouds part to reveal a bright, pale moon. And so, the moonlit villages of Glandon go on, enduring under the curious stars. Winter coughs out her damp breath over us all. It creeps into doorways, through the cracks in our walls, and finally into our bones. A cloud hovers, sulking by our mountains, leaching all colour from the rusts and purples of bracken and heather. It casts a shadow over my caravan and me, Emlyn Howell, an official eye of the valley and watcher of clouds. I can see the breath of the bike streaming out from behind it. And the grey sulk of a cloud shifts and follows the rider, hurtling down the pass into the village of Glandon. Over in the Druid's Rest, Diane and Gareth Bevan, landlords of our beloved drinking establishment, are stirring.
Gareth. Gareth.
What was that?
I think Anwen's having another nightmare. Listen.
Huh? Probably dreaming of kittens. She keeps going on and on about them. Oh, now I'm just thinking of kittens.
I don't think she's dreaming of kittens. Oh.